Alright, it's time to go live. Hey, what's up, guys? Choi Malice with the first comment in the stream. Hello, Mr. Choi. Alright, here we are. Clicking on this. Oh, dang it. Did I just do that? I'm so stupid. Give me a minute. I got rid of my menu. Now I gotta go get it again. Scoopy booty buns. Wait, the menu appears to be here. Did I miss something? Oh, okay, whatever, it worked. Alright, we're grabbing the tags. Day stream was lit. Lit. Bum bum. Skibidi-dee-dee-dee-dee. Manga break ending toe night, and other hot breaks, maybe live card shop. Now let's make this a good title. Sometimes I want to make like this ship post type of title. Manga break, Final Fantasy MTG break, hot gym breaks, live card shop. There we go. All right, that's what's going on this channel. Sometimes I feel like making a bad title, and I shouldn't do that. Alright. So Mr. Alex has already posted. He's pinged. Oh, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Whoa! Let's see. Bum. Alright. I bought some stocks. Not much. I thought now's the time to buy stocks because the war is in, so. Alright, here we are. Yay! Are you a millionaire now? Wendell's, that's a very inappropriate question. I would never answer such a question. I'll wipe my tears with Pokemon cards now, with Charizards. I don't know. Is it appropriate to talk about how much I've made over the years? I mean, I think people are probably curious, but I think there's also a line where you're A, setting yourself up to get in trouble, or B, you just come off as like a jerk or an asshole. People treat you different, you know, they don't treat you the same. But I'm not doing bad. Let me put it that way. So, I left home when I was pretty young. I was like 17. I ran away from home, got a job at Target, just a normal person. Then I worked at Target and Sears at the same time, started going to community college. Then I went to Sam's Club, then I went to Coca-Cola, then I went to college. That's where I met my wife. We were going for computer science. I graduated. I got a job in software for like 6 months. She's been working for 8 years. My wife has been working 8 years. She's a level 3 software manager. She actually manages a little team, so she does not get paid bad all by herself. Like, she doesn't even need me to get rich herself. So I do well just because I'm married to the right person. Are we millionaires from that? I would say we're getting closer. And then my cards, in theory, could be worth a lot. I mean, I think I've got a little box of Charizards that might be like $200,000 in theory. So I might be a millionaire today. It's not really something I want to talk a great deal about, but I would say it helps if you work really, really hard. Keep these things in mind about me. I never took any vacations in the last 8 years. Not even one. You guys know that. You can actually go through my live streams. I've never missed. Unless I'm sick or I'm in a fight with my wife, to be honest. Typically for not going on vacations. We took no vacations for 8 years of our young lives. I work 7 days a week. That's really consistent too. I've almost done that for 7 years now. 7 days. If you work 5 days and then an extra 2 every week, and you just save up that extra 2, that's a much bigger paycheck if you just do that all the time. So yeah, it's like a full-time job and a part-time job. If you do that, hold down 2 jobs for 7 or 8 years, and then get an awesome wife who's earning a pretty decent amount, over time, you're going to save up money. And then if you don't spend it either, if you don't go on any vacations, you're very conservative with like your vehicle choices and stuff, you could end up having $1 million. And that's kind of where we're at a little bit, mostly in assets. Like we don't have that kind of cash laying around. If I had that kind of cash laying around, we would have already moved. So I don't have a ton of cash laying around, no, but I have assets. So I have like 3 real estates. I got, well, 4 technically. We got her parents, but that's for them. But we got 2 lake houses and a small house. We pay mortgages on all 3 of those. It takes all our money, basically. So a lot of money just goes to those. And then I operate this little card channel, and it does not so bad. Sometimes you can actually calculate how well I'm doing if you just sit and did all the math. Some people have done that before, but I don't do too bad that way. You know what's really done well for me, though? Buying cards and sitting on them. Take a look at this for a moment. So this is $140, right? Let's see. I don't think it's worth becoming a millionaire when you become fat and ugly in the process. No! What are you talking about? I'm hot. So 140 times 36 is 5K, right? So we're asking 5K on this break. You get to be part of the stream. You get to be part of the break. You get a guy opening your cards for you. It's very cool. It's very nice. And so it's a very nice thing, this Ancient Origins box. Here's the crazy part. I only paid about $700 to $750 for that box. So I took a risk when I bought up a bunch of Ancient Origins boxes. I didn't just buy one. I bought a couple of them, okay? So I bought probably like 20 boxes or something. So, yeah, I mean, if you have that 4,000 times 20, that's like an $80,000 gain. And that's because I took a big risk on that back then. All of that could have crashed, and I would have been out thousands of dollars, 700 times 20, what is that? I have about 20 boxes of them. So about 14,000. So I took a $14,000 risk on Ancient Origins. I could have put all that in the stock market or gold or real estate, but I put it in Pokemon, and Pokemon has led me into a much better position in life. So, if you want to think I'm doing okay, I am doing okay. I could lose all that very quickly. I could lose all that. I could get cancer. I could get a heart attack, brain aneurysm. So, I don't let it go to my head, because I know you start life with nothing, and then one day you die and you don't have it either. So you start with nothing, you end with nothing. So I don't want it to go to my head. Besides that, it's not all about how much you have. It's also about the quality of your life too. And I can tell you, I'm not over here eating caviar. Maybe I'm eating a little bit of caviar. I like crab legs, but I'm not over here having a ton of fun. I'm mostly just working all the time. All right, here we go. Working all the time and buying more cards because I want the best card collection. All right, here it is. Let's see. Joshua Whipple. Mr. Josh, grade the Zekrom. All right, cool, man. Great choice. Here we are. Lovely. Yeah, I do all right. I think kind of like what happened to me is maybe similar to what has happened to some crypto guys. If I had not taken such a large and dangerous position on Pokemon cards, I could not have done well today, but I did take a large, dangerous position. So that's what you had to do. Some people probably bought a couple Pokemon cards back in 2019 and 2020. I wasn't buying a small amount. I was saying, all in, baby. I was saying, I'm all in. And, that's not 100% true. I put a little bit toward a house, right? But, CARES helps with paying for the homes and everything. And so whenever I had leftover money, I threw it into Pokemon cards that I wanted, which I suppose is almost selfish sounding, like it's easy to do that. It's like, well, I like Pokemon cards. Here, Josh, we can use this one. You could get caught up in a Sharknado. The Magikarp is only $300 less than the Umbreon in a 10. What are we talking about? That's not true. If you can't have kids, then they get the wealth. In fact, I would say inheritance is the number one wealth. Yeah, some kids do inherit money. I did not inherit any of my money. Quite the opposite. I succeeded despite my family. I had a very bad family, and they did not help me. And if anything, they made it harder for me to succeed. And so if you find that relatable, I just want you to know that if you're out there and you don't have a great life and your parents aren't helping you, that doesn't mean that you can't succeed. I would say read books as often as you can, especially written by guys who are successful already and the ones who like to talk about it. Follow them online and pick a skill, something you seem to do better than other people. And if you can, try to turn that skill into a business. If you're not going to turn it into your own business, become a corporate leader in the business that you're working for. Go up the rank, okay? So you got to do those things, and then you can have some really high success. If you're in America, you know, America is a great country. All right, let's put this over here. Did you read books? I did. I read an enormous amount of books. At the age of about 22, I started reading huge amounts of How to Succeed books. This is how I did. I was working for Coca-Cola about 12 hours a day. Really, it was about 12 a day. And I had an iPod, and I downloaded off of Pirate Bay the top 100 nonfiction books. Most of them were about your habits. They were about health. They were about money. They were about investing. They were about psychology. So every day I'd go to work and I'd listen to another book. So I listened to tons and tons and tons of books in that time period of my life. So I would recommend that to anybody. I feel like that was a lot more useful than college, actually. College is good if you need a technical skill. If you're not just getting a technical skill, college can kind of be a trap. All right, guys, let's see. We got Shop It. Let's finish the manga break. We are? Yeah, I read a lot of books. In fact, some books I liked so much, I read them over and over and over again because I thought they were so smart. The Habits of Highly Effective People, How to Win Friends, How to Make Friends, what's the name of that book? Is How to Make Friends and Influence People. I think that was by Dale Carnegie, I believe. Dale Carnegie, he's famous. Actually, I think he's from Missouri. Was Dale Carnegie from Missouri? I think he mentions that in the book. Dale Carnegie. American writer, lecturer, and pioneer in self-improvement, salesmanship, and interpersonal skills. How to Win Friends and Influence People, written in 1936. Wow. Where was he from? Go read that one if you haven't read that one. It's a very good book. Very, extremely good. That one, he was from Missouri. How crazy is that? Born in 1888 in Northwest Missouri. Wow. That's pretty wild. All right, let's take a picture of this. Yeah, I think he mentions that in the book, and I found that interesting when I was reading it. All right. So over here to the All Slabs June channel. Let's take a picture. I read his book. Really good book, actually. A lot of it you can implement in your life. Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like timeless ideas. There we go. Just little things you've learned. Like, I've learned these things running a card shop, too. You kind of relearn them, some of the ideas. So, like in business, if you want to do well, if you're poor and you want to be rich someday, you kind of have to get in with other rich people a little bit. Think of it like this. There are guys in this country, and they have kind of like the controls for who gets the Pokemon cards. So this is like distributor level people. They have the distribution, they have the positioning, they were here before you, they're older than you, they're smart, they're reliable, they've been working, they've been, kind of working this grindstone themselves for 20 years, and now they've got all the power. And they can do business with anyone they want. And it's not always about money. Sometimes it's just about whether or not you're friends with that person. And so a lot of your success is just who do you become friends with later in life? That's it. If you're friends with the card supplier, he's going to tell you, start up a card shop, I'll get you your supplies. And that's it. And he doesn't really care if he makes the most money with you or not. He's looking to do business, but he's also just looking to do business with someone who he enjoys doing business with. And so that's it. That's a lot of life is just that, instead of being like angry, jealous, envious, hyper-competitive, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's just, can you hang out and be chill? And that's it. Can you just be nice? Can you be cooperative? And that's a really important lesson for like trying to build a business. Stephen Emery, another entry for the Luffy break. You got it. All right, good luck. Stephen Emery. All right. You guys could have a very successful card shop if you just were friends with card suppliers and they happen to like you, and that was it. They'll hook you up. They get to choose who they work with. And they reject a lot of people. They say, I'm not working with you. And it's not always because of money. Sometimes it's just because you're a better person to hang out with than somebody else. You're more patient or understanding or some other nice thing. Here we go, Mr. Steven. Who you know over what you know. Yeah, who you know plays a role. Even if you don't know anyone because you didn't go to like a fancy college, that doesn't mean you can't go out and meet them. It's easier than ever to connect to people. You can connect to people very fast. Steven, you're in. Hey, let's count those up, by the way. So anyways, I'd like to see all of you guys succeed too, by the way, because when you guys are millionaires, you can come back here and buy some Pokemon cards with your millions of dollars. So, you know, the way I see it, it's very important for you guys to do well in life. All right, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We are 15 deep. We have another manga right after this one ends. This kind of manga break, it's like this really awesome thing I'm hosting. I'm a reliable host. Your odds in here, even though 17 people are going to miss, this is still better odds than just trying to pull a manga. How crazy is that? So it's a very nice break, and it'll probably finish tonight. What's your opinion on 10 Rainbows from Sun and Moon? They don't seem to be very popular. Alexander Ortlieb, 1 Magic the Gathering Foundation's collector booster and shipping. I have moved. All right, sounds good. What is this crazy music? Okay. Oh, look what I found. I found some X-Men packs. Wait, do I have more? What's this? Oh, I found Doctor Who. So Foundations must be in another room. Let me go looking for it. Here it is. All right. I forgot to say, I should have a bag. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. We are, now that Sarah's here. Woo! All right. Oops. Ta-da! Let's see. Ooh. Fresh box, look at that. Foundations. So 1 Foundations. I forgot to say I should have a bag. Thank you for that. These were like, how much were these? I think they were like 6 or something, weren't they? I don't remember. All right. Jump on in. Happy Tuesday night. Tuesday's traditionally a slower night for me, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see what happens. We got Rabbit. Ooh. Sire of 7 Deaths. Ooh, creepy. Ashroot Animist. Lunar Insight. Drakuseth, Maw of Flames. Ooh, and then Island. Spectral Sailor. Stormkirk, Perforating Artist. Vampire Bloodfell Dwins. Erudite. Bake into a Pie. And Refute. Everyone liked the stream, by the way. Smash that like button for me, will ya? Take a minute and smash that like button. Here's Drakuseth, Maw of Flames. Here we are. Okay. Loot, Exuberant Explorer, Sire of 7 Deaths. Ta-da! I like talking about how to succeed in life. It's a subject I'm very passionate about. If you guys ever want to talk more about that kind of stuff, you just let me know. We can share opinions. We can share experiences. We can talk about your specific scenario. I think we actually helped 1 or 2 people when we mentioned that. You can take your resume and feed it over to like an AI robot and have it look at it and make improvements to it. Right? We mentioned that the other day, and I think it helped encourage people. Here's Alexander Ortlieb. Here we are. Did you ever take notes on the books you read so you don't forget, or no? No, I never took notes, but I could tell when a book had really, really good ideas in it. And so I listened to it like 5 or 6 or 7 times, like kind of like reading the book 5 or 6 or 7 times, so that some of the most important ideas stuck really strongly. We are Alexander Ortlieb. All right. Okay, so let's get your address updated. Very nice. I learned things about finance. I learned things about psychology. All kinds of things. Hololive. Here we are. Yes, they delete. Reading's a really great and powerful thing, and I would recommend it to all of you guys. Here we are. On a second note, I can't wait to go to the Dodgers game to get the exclusive Luffy card. Okay, clicking on this. Aha, very nice. Clicking on this. So maybe if you guys go on daily walks, or if you have moments to yourself where you can turn on a audio book that is educational, you guys could do that and kind of give yourself a free education. I got hired by a company I've been wanting to drive for, hauling 2 trailers with the semi. Nice. Karen Nichols told me that she's working now. There we are. All right. And this number repeats twice. That's got to be an accident, right? That can't be right. Okay, and then let's go grab your email. Okay, we got the email. Good. All right. And I think we're ready to print. Let's see if it gives us any trouble when we go to print it. No? It's just going to print it, huh? Whoa, that's wild. It simply printed it. I have a question about a job. Yes. What's your question about a job? We'd love to hear it. There we go. Good, 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 good. You know, those big chip factories would probably be a good place to get a job. Did you guys ever think about that? When it comes to the stock market, everyone was investing in the chip factories because they knew that's kind of like where the future of investing was. So if that's the future of investing, that's probably also a good place to work if I had to bet. Working on chip processors. There we are. I'm sure you have to go to school for that. So if you are a pretty clever person who likes science and physics and math, and working with equations and working with electricity, that would probably be a really smart job for you that pays $100,000 a year, I bet, some of them. How can I practice to be a PSA grader? I failed the test, but I can go back again later. What? PSA has a test? I didn't know that. That's news to me. PSA has that makes sense. Wow. Hey, Mr. Ahmad Arabi. What's up, man? A spot in the manga break. 1 Halo upper deck. Here we are. Let's see. What's the status on the Magic the Gathering? Oh, here we are. So I believe we have 2 people in there currently, and so it needs 3 more people. It's $40 at 1 in 5 break for 2 packs. We also have this gym break for Metazoo. And if you pull the holographic Mothman, you end up getting a role in our Discord server. There we go. Too many names to remember, man. So many names. There. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Okay, that's another gym break. So, let's get this in the manga break. We just always played music while we're live. There it goes. Ooh, that's pretty dang close. 1 Halo upper break. Upper deck. Great set. Okay, snipping that. Oh, Atriox. Ho ho. Ho ho, the Arbiter. Rarg. Okay, and there, yes, there is Atriox. Which pack of Metazoo is that? That is the Kickstarter break. This is probably the most valuable pack of Metazoo you can open. First edition Kickstarter. Okay, that's the Kickstarter. So, and the pulls out of here are some of the most expensive pulls in that hobby. And for people who enjoy Metazoo, we have that available as a gym break. And if you pull the Mothman, you can claim the role in Discord. Maybe we'll have a thing where the person with the most rolls gets like a crown too. Okay, here's Mr. Ahmad's Halo pack. Let's see, you would be over here in the A1, I believe. Yeah. A1. New bag, perhaps? I have bags. Oh, you got bags plural, huh? That's cuz you're right over here. Haha, found you. All right. Ta-da. There we go. You get paid more for pulling 2 trailers? Halo is cool. Yeah, those Halo packs are really neat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What is this? Verify your email. Oh, by the way, so remember we were having that eBay problem in the daytime stream? That guy ended up, instead of canceling the item, he's now shipping it to me. What the hell? So what, he had it the whole time? Well, he sent me a message because I asked him. He says, yes, I'm still in Phoenix. I was able to have a family member have the card dropped off at USPS with priority mail. It should be scanned in soon and on the way very quickly. Either way, I'll offer a partial refund upon delivery because of this entire inconvenience. I offered a trade of a poncho at first since I had that on hand with me. Okay, he's being kind of reasonable. Now, there you go, guys. He wanted to trade a Poncho Pikachu instead of shipping my item. And I think it's because he wanted to keep that Umbreon. I think that's what it's really all about. So I guess now I'm going to accidentally have 2 Umbreons. Maybe one of them will become available for Sabaway. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just hold 2 and see what happens. Here's Poobsachu. It's Poobsachu. He's shipping you nothing, yeah? No, I mean, it's being shipped to the authenticator, so he can't pull that trick with the authenticator. Hey, this is a pristine 10 Hello Kitty gym break for your gym break needs. Here's an Iona for 40 bucks. I think this card should be 35 bucks, right? Okay. That one's never going to sell. That one's never going to sell. I'm sure of it. Let's take a picture of this for eBay, for eBay. Scooby-Doo. Dooba-dooba-doo. 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 Scooby-dooba-doo. Okay. Oops. Let's get it done. Did you guys see the picture of the mushrooms I took? Let's see, this is going to go to eBay. I was picking through the mushrooms and picking the very freshest ones out, the cleanest, freshest ones, including that huge one that I found. And I was washing them off, and those went into a chicken soup, which we ate tonight. So we got to eat our wild foraged mushrooms tonight. So far, I have not contracted the runs, so it seems that they were safe to eat. Yeah. All right. Pretty neat, right? I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Move this off here. So that'll be taken care of by the fee bays. Kind of same with this one. I feel like this Charmander, this would sell on eBay for sure. No one here's buying it. Actually, is this worth regrading with like another company? What's the flaw on it? Is it the centering? It's the centering. Okay, centering is the flaw. Nothing you can do about that. Psychedelic mushroom. No psychedelic mushrooms, just delicious gourmet wild mushrooms. And we have a lot of fun catching those, hunting those. Yeah. Okay. I have a video of us foraging for wild mushrooms where we actually find one that I could upload. I don't know if you guys would like to watch that. Send me some, mister. I want to try. I think you have to have like a license for that. I'm not sure if you have to have a license to share your wild foraged mushrooms with friends or something. But couldn't hurt probably to check the rules. Electric Battle. I don't think people will buy this either. Let's take a picture of this one real fast. So what's going on here? I'm actually taking these pictures and uploading them to our Discord server to a eBay channel. And from there, these cards will then be listed on eBay. We have enough cards that I'm listing them on eBay. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. And there is a gentleman who's getting paid every time he puts the listing up for me. He's listing it on my own account because he has the ability to log in as a user of my account. So I really like that, and I'd like to keep that going in the future. So if he ever says he doesn't want to do it anymore, I'll have that as a simple job opening for one of you. Or anyone who wants to do it. It doesn't have to be you guys. It could be a stranger on the internet. Okay. Wow, look at this. Man, these so go together. Too bad this graded 2 instead of 1, you know? It'd be perfect if it graded... Oh, look, these were submitted together. 263 and 264, they were submitted together. How's this a 1? No, it's a 1. That's pretty bad, actually. Yeah, that's a 1. How about this guy? So this guy, they're like, it's just not a 1, it's a 2. They're like, we're sorry, it's too nice of a card. Yeah. All right. Free Palpatine. Not Palpatine! Do it. All right, man. I almost wish I could combine them. Actually, there's only one person in this. Tempting to end that break. We are. All right, I'll leave it up there. I don't think it's a good idea to have a policy where I'm constantly making new breaks and then canceling ones that aren't moving. That's not a good policy. Okay, who do we have next? We have an order from our good friend, Carlton Wicks. He wants in that very close Luffy break. Can't blame you, Carlton. Oh, yeah. There we go. Palpatine will roll the Senate. That's 17. After this item arrived about 2 days ago, he really shot off. This is one of the fastest moving breaks. What kind of breaks do we have and what are we missing? We got niche, modern, and modern. That's interesting to think about. Oops. Yeah, I am interested in canceling this one. We should cancel this one. It's only one person in there at the moment. I think we should do it. I'm making the call. I'm calling it. Oscar Resendez, $40 coming back. Oh, there were 2 people in here. Wait a second. I never updated it. Oh, I can't do it now. I thought if there was only one guy in there, it's 2 people in here. All right. I take it back. He's running. It's a very good artwork. I wouldn't offer it if I didn't think it was a good card. It's a very nice card. It's actually 2 deep. 6 spots remain. Let's keep it running. I was really on the fence about canceling it, but I was thinking, man, just one guy, right? Manga break means the Luffy one, right? Yes. Chris Abruzzo, Manga Luffy break. It's over. Don't try to jump in here. It's over. We'll have another break right afterwards. Okay, that's Chris Abruzzo. Very nice. Let's count it up. Well, we only have 57 viewers. Jesus, slow night, huh? Hit that like button for me, guys. How many likes we got? We got 51 likes. You guys are hitting the like button. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Just a slow start, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, we got 18 here. Very nice. Okay, and then a win. And now we'll go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Probably a lot of people were already in our daytime stream. That thing ran for like 2.5 hours, the daytime stream. How long did that run? Yeah, it was about 2.5 hours. So we ran that. That was a really busy stream too. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You guys got to remember that. This is the second stream of the day. All right, it's loaded up. Credit for Kevin Vu. How long does the BGS submission usually take, mister? Apparently it takes forever. because I submitted one back in February that is still waiting to come back. So BGS is even slower than PSA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, oops. All right, no Japanese vintage. That's why I was thinking we don't have like a proper Japanese vintage. I mean, technically, the Carddass, both Carddass cards are. I shouldn't have started that other Carddass break because it's too many. Like, we already got Carddass Eevee. We don't need Carddass starters at the same time. But it's a short one. It's only 8 spots large. Here we are. All right, give me a number. This is a big one, guys. This one's almost $800, huh? Shy of 800. 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. Sultan Gamer. Set this over here. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. I'm just proving all the people are there. Now, this manga break ends and a new one begins. And I need to go purchase a new manga break as well because you guys are loving these manga breaks. How many manga breaks have we finished since we started? 3? That's not bad, right? Manga breaks are a thing that people care about. Manga booster boxes are really brutal. You basically don't pull much value out of them unless you pull the manga. That's actually true. So this is very similar to like opening a cheap box of One Piece and one of you 18 guys is pulling a manga. If you think about it, there's 12 boxes in a case. So if you think of each box, each spot is a $40 box, and there's 18 spots here, it's like pulling a manga in 1.5 cases. That's like unheard of. Most people have to open like 5 cases to get one manga to come out. So I really do think that this is it. This is the future, man. This is a clever move. All right, give me a number. I pulled a mango. I can't see the menu for some reason. How much is pack rating? The menu's working, right, guys? Hit refresh. Hit refresh. Chris says 14. Dang, dude, that's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There it is. All right. With the current Pokemon prices, I moved to buy BGS English mangas. Got 6 so far. All right, here we are. Dennis. I don't really think about the Pokemon prices. I think about, will it go higher? That's all I think about. Here's Joshua Whipple. So let's say you got to buy a card and it's like $10,000. That shouldn't scare you if the card's going to go to $20,000. You should be like, heck yeah, dude. Let's get that $20,000 card at $10,000. Here's Steven. Here's Jennifer Yap. Sorry, Jen. Here's JC. Sorry. Here's Jonathan Fernandez. Hold. And NHCC. Oh, man. Brutal so far. Here's Mr. Bagunas. Cold. And Oscar Resendez. Cold. We also have Oscar Sosa. Could that be it? For Oscar Sosa? He's new, isn't he? Isn't Oscar Sosa? He's a new guy, isn't he? Where's Oscar Sosa? Is he watching? Damn. All right. Now, it's not over. Before you get too excited, we have to open the rest of these, and they have to line up, which I believe they will, because we are counting so hard these days. 2, 3, 4. Omar Batui. Carlton Wicks. Stephen Emery. Raul Mendoza. And Chris Abruzzo. There it is. It is, in fact, Oscar Sosa's manga. He pulled it for $40, and it's already PSA 10. That's a pretty impressive thing. That's a good thing. So, again, I think that, you know, for people who like RNG products, which would be like people who enjoy opening booster packs, booster boxes, this is another RNG product, and you can see my price and ask who gives you the better odds. The actual product, like sealed booster boxes of OP11, or this break right here. And it's crazy. Somehow I'm still able to make a profit, and you guys are able to get better odds. It's a really crazy thing. It shows you how... This is why I think this happens, because when people are opening the booster box, they don't really know how bad the odds are in the booster box. Like, you can see exactly your odds over here, but they don't reveal how many boxes per average pull a manga. Here we are. Why don't you do a real manga, Mr. English? We could probably do an English manga. Right now, we're just... There's nothing wrong with Japanese mangas, right? People collect the Japanese. Yeah, look at Whipple. He says Japanese is better than English. Next, an English black label. Yeah, that would take too long to finish. I think that would take way too long. Here we are. It feels nice to be back. Hey, what's up? I took a year off from getting cards. You took a year off? Think of all the cards you would have had. All right. Please go back in here. That was a colossal break going off there. That's nearly an $800 sale. Pretty crazy. We got another one coming up. Don't go anywhere. I knew that was going to finish tonight, so we've got our next one ready for you guys who love the manga breaks. All right, and we need to get a classic vintage card up here on the table for a break. I think we do. What I noticed is I've been offering these weird Carddass cards, maybe like poker cards, maybe tops. So we need to get a classic vintage card for Pokemon up here. But we'll start with the manga. Okay, so it should be over here. Yes, here it is. Ow. Shanks Manga English. I'm instantly in there from OP1. So here is Nami. Nami Mommy. Okay. All right. The hell? What the F is this? Okay. So. Interestingly, we will be restocking the Nami, and the Nami went up in price over time. Huh. That's really fascinating. So Nami's coming back to us because we're going to be restocking it. Okay. All right. So if you were in the first Nami break, you actually had better odds. And then here's another one. Wait, let me look at something. Didn't we have a break that I was going to host over here? Should Nami be the next one? Where is he? Oh my god, I can't even find him. Oh, here we go. I think I bought this from somebody, didn't I? I forgot about that. Let me ask you guys a question. Which one do you prefer? The Nami on the left or the Marshall D. Teach on the right? How much would you charge a 1998 PSA 10 Blaine's Moltres for? You think if you sold your entire collection, you think it would be good for 10 years? Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Rip and Flip says Nami. I was kind of planning on doing the Nami next. We've already done a Nami. Let's do Nami first. I say we do Nami first. I think she's going to be popular. All right, I'm just looking around for a minute. Looking at future potential breaks. What's this one? Soga King. I wish I knew which characters were most popular. Here's that stupid clown. A dopey-ass clown, bro. Here's a Chinese Portgas de Ace manga. Wow, a lot of people watching that. You guys wouldn't want a Chinese one, though. Here's that Luffy again. The Luffy we just finished. I could restock the Luffy. Would you guys want another crack at that Luffy? Let me just see what's beyond that. Here's a Eustace Captain Kidd. Right, the first one we did was Eustace. I remember this. And there was so much interest in it that I said, would you guys like me to start breaking mangas more often? I'm just looking around, okay? I'm looking at mangas, guys, because I'm thinking about the future. I do see a PSA 10 Shanks, so we could probably do a Shanks in the future if we wanted. Here's a Boa Hancock. Ooh, with a lot of saves on it. Why is that? Don't know why, because there's another one for the same price, so it doesn't really make sense. As you scroll up, you get more options, because they get more expensive. There's that Moose character. Schwelp, alright, well, we better get started now. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of mangas already. What happens when they get really, really expensive? Does anything interesting happen? Let's go get a Gold D. Roger. Alright. Divided by 40. So it looks like we're going to ask 13 spots on this Nami, alright? 13 spots on the Nami. Let's see. Been a while, mister. Still a big fan. Haven't had a bag up there in a while. Hey, what's up, Mr. Doom? Did you go by a different name in the past? They are. All right. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. I feel like I recognize your thumbnail, but not the name. Okay. And let's grab this. I bet a Gold D. Roger break would be interesting, but it would be so expensive. Okay. And there it is. So we have another manga ready for when this one ends, and we have one on the way. Good. It's always been Doom, it's just been a while. Oh. How's it going, Mr. Doom? I totally remember the name Doom. Totally. Kevin Vu, $40. Kevin! You wanted to hear Kevin? Okay. There it is. Kevin Vu. Kevin Vu, how do you do? Steven Gonzalez says, for break in the Metazoo and one of Final Fantasy Legacy Collection. Here is the Final Fantasy Legacy Collection. There we go. And let's jump over here. So we're looking for the Steven Gonzalez card. Steven. Let's see. Let's get lucky tonight, guys. You need a card, Mr. Steven? Have you ever been in one of these? You need a new card, Mr. Steven? New card it is. All right, Steven Gonzalez. Tossing that up there. Mr. Steven. with the Z at the end, not an S. Okay, here we are. Sent 12 more for pack grading. All right, see this Metazoo break? We got a guy in here now. So we're looking for one more person to join. That's a $22 gym break. And now we're going to open your pack. It's Kevin Vu here. Mr. Kevin, would you like into the new break? The new manga? Yuzuki. Here's Noctis. Look at that Noctis. Okay. Very nice. Tossing this away. Mr. Steven with an ST. Whew, had to reach for that one. New bag. Steven Gonzalez, you need a new bag as well. Let's get him a new bag. All right. So how you guys feeling tonight? What's on your minds tonight? You know what I was doing? Today, I was watching some history programs about the history of Iran, since Iran's in the news, and I realize I'm very ignorant about Iran. I don't know much about it. So I was just learning things. It's a pretty interesting place. Our Steven Gonzalez. But I learned a lot about the conflict that led to the current government that we're basically at war with right now. Here it is, 6.25. That makes 3 bags now. Should probably send for shipping soon. So you have 3 bags. All right, so... Oh, I see what's going on here. I grabbed the wrong box. Thought I grabbed the right box. Mr. Steven. Here we are. Okay, let's go ahead and toss this into here. Grade me fossil. Says puzzles are hard. Oh, you're Kevin Vu, and you want a fossil pack to get graded. I hear you. Okay. Let me throw this away. Didn't know what you were saying. All right. Very good. There's a lot of details to what happened in Iran in the past in like the 1950s. All right. But basically, they were coming out of World War II. And Britain was making a whole bunch of money off of their oil. They're like, oh, yeah, baby. And then the people of Iran sort of elected this guy who didn't want to let Britain keep taking their oil. They said, we're nationalizing the oil. And so they elected a guy who didn't like Britain anymore. And Britain was like, no! Oops. There we are. Not our oil. It was one of Britain's best international assets. We don't need to say that anymore. This is just be the name for the actual grading. How are we storing this, by the way? Just like this, okay. So Britain contacted the USA and said, oh no, the people over in Iran are turning into communists. And the USA is like, what? Not on my watch. So the UK kind of hooked us into helping them overthrow the elected leader in Iran and replace him with this dude who called himself like the Shah or something like that, I guess the king of Iran. And he wasn't a horrible guy either. He wasn't like super wicked and evil. He was very progressive. But that didn't go over so well with the people at the time. And he did sometimes act in a bad way. There was corruption and sometimes there was torture and stuff. Here's Alexander Ortley. One more Foundation Collector Booster Pack. Also, can I get a top loader for the Sire of 7 Deaths? It's a $40 card. Thank you. If not, that's okay for the bag. So generally, the way it works, I can put any card you want in a top loader for $1. If it's a card that's a $200 card minimum, it gets a top loader for free, okay? All right, let's get this. So really expensive cards get a free top loader. If it's not a really expensive card, then it is an option to buy a top loader. Let me turn this down a little bit. Do you guys find that fascinating? Are you fascinated now? Yeah, so the CIA and the MI6, you know what we did? We paid people to cause problems over there. We paid people to cause problems in Iran so that they could install this other leader, basically. Look at this Kaido. The whole time this is going on, there's this guy named Soleimani, and he's all like, wait a second, we need Islam. And so he's really, really into Islam. He's very religious. He has a political understanding of Islam. He thinks Islam should be a political thing. He thinks that, look at this, Coma World Eater. Wow, you don't want that, man. That's a worm. Ooh, look at that, dude. Holy, man. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Wow, that looks fantastic. All right, I like that one. So he's just living his life. He's doing his thing. He's learning about Islam. He's becoming a great clergy or whatever, imam, and he's getting all these followers because people really like the stuff he's saying. So he's kind of taking a fundamentalist approach to Islam, and the things he's saying is impressing people. Meanwhile, the CIA and MI6 are undermining the duly elected leader because that guy, he don't want to give free oil to Britain anymore. He's like, you got to get out of here. So they get a new guy in, the Shah, and he does a crazy thing. He just tells people that women can vote now. He's like, yeah, women can vote now. So that was popular with the ladies, I imagine. Not so popular with people who were deeply into Islam at the time. Remember, this is 1950s, okay? This is a long time ago, and that is a very fast and sudden change in a Islamic region of the world. And so they didn't like that very much. They kind of looked at him like he was evil. They also kind of looked at him like he was just this sort of Western puppet who wanted to be like the West. Oh, the decadent West. And so anyways, he keeps doing these things, these really progressive things. He makes like a deal with Germany. He's making deals with the UK. He's friends with the USA. And the country's not exactly doing terribly, but there's this huge disconnect between this guy called the Shah and the people of Iran, who are kind of very religious. And the Iranian leader at that time, he wanted to keep all the Muslim leaders on his side. So he's got them all, and he's like, oh yeah, go out there, teach Islam. Except they did. They went out and they taught Islam, and then they kind of said, we got to overthrow this Shah guy. So all of a sudden he has this huge rebellion on his hands. Really big rebellion. And he didn't like Soleimani, so he banned him during this revolution. He banned him. He's like, you're the cause of all my problems. So he bans the guy, right? He's like, you got to get out of here. So now the people are really mad. They're like, you banned our favorite guy. They're all rallying behind Soleimani. And here's the big problem for the Shah is he has cancer. So he's dying of cancer in the middle of this rebellion. And the rebellion really does not go his way. So the rebellion, it's pretty solidified. Soleimani, he goes to like Europe. He becomes active again. He goes to Europe. He's like preaching and talking. And people are like, yeah, we need this guy. This is the guy we need. Can you check if my slab is still there? Mr. John Paul Geraldo, what's up, man? Yeah, we need to do that, okay? I think I remember that slab. I think what I remember about it is you bought it, and I felt at the time like I was wondering, about the timing of when you bought it. I think I vaguely remember feeling like it wasn't going to make it into the current shipment. All right, so let's grab this. Anyways, so the Shah, he gets out. He goes to America or Europe or something like that. Soleimani flies in, and he takes over. And that is when Iran becomes a theocracy, an Islamic theocracy. So now it's a country that's ran by the religious leaders. And there you go. Now you have a very brief history of Iran for anyone who did not know that. Jonathan Fernandez, Nami break. You got it, Jonathan Fernandez. All right, so I'll run off and take a quick look at that, the slab, so that we can make you feel good. Because I'm confident Alexis probably did not make a mistake on this one. We are. All right. That was another good Magic the Gathering pack. Should I get a third? Go for it, man. What's the name of this Iran documentary? Let's see. There was one on YouTube I watched today called The Last Shah of Iran, I think it was called. It's really fascinating because all this was not that long ago. It kind of wraps up in the 1970s, and now it's 2025. It's like 40, 50 years later, and that's still what's going on. Is this current conflict? It's the resolution of this conflict, and there's a lot of Iranian people that actually wish that their country had been modernized and progressive, and then there's people who are more on the Islamic fundamentalism side. So there's very competing philosophical ideas. And the guy who's the son of the Shah, who died of cancer, he's alive, and he was in an interview on television saying he's ready to go back and be the leader. How crazy is that? Here we are. Okay, so let's get you into the Nami break. He's interested in going back and being in a leading, maybe like some kind of leader over in Iran. Really fascinating. Here we are. Okay, very nice. Iran has 250 million Iranis and has 2,500 years of culture. There's more to this country than you think. Israel not even 100 years existent. Well, Israel's really, really old. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe what you mean is when the British government took control of the land of Israel and allowed the Jews to go back to it, maybe you meant that new Israeli government at that point was less than 100 years old. But the land of Israel's pretty old. I mean, the Jews were writing about it a really long time ago. All right, so here's Ethan Ortiz live custom snipe. Let's see what you got. So, and Iran's history, if you want to talk about Iran, here's another interesting thing. It wasn't always called Iran. It was Persia. It was Persia, and they renamed it Iran during World War II. And some scholars think they named it Iran because it meant Aryan. You know, so it kind of fit the whole like, oh, Aryan super race or something like that, you know. So yeah, it's that's interesting if it's true. Mr. Ethan, that's a cold live custom. All right, let me go looking for that slab. I'll be right back, guys. John Paul Geraldo wants to know if his slab's over here. All right, I'm back. Whew. There we go. Toto Dow. John Paul Geraldo. Very nice. I'm just saying, you'll be surprised how organized these guys are and how powerful. Whew. Here's Dodrio. We got Cyndaquil 10. Ooh. Can you ship my bag too? Here's Evie. Here's Melodic. And here's Groudon. So what exactly happened with that slab? How did it get missed? Let me look into this. Okay. Logging into here. I gotta have it be a rule, something. Usually it's not a big deal. Usually it's not an international card, though. That's the thing. So I think basically what you're asking is for a free round of shipping on a slab that we missed. Give me a second. Oops. Oh, wait. How did you pay? Let me look over here. Oh, you paid with the One app, didn't you? Oh, here we go. Okay, so through Weiss. Slab away. Thanks, TCC. You know, John, you shipped, it says shipping for 2 slabs. So is the reason it didn't ship out because you ordered it after you had already ordered a round of shipping, or did it not ship out because we made a mistake? Do we have a mixed way that you paid it? I feel like all the payments are not showing. 20 for shipping, 120 for Totodile. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. So you sent another email later for more shipping for a different slab. Okay. Let me think about it for a second. So what should have happened is you should have had 2 separate labels. And probably what I was thinking is maybe we can combine these all on one label. That's probably what I was thinking at the time. Let's take a quick look at your bag, okay? You say you got a bag, right? All right. So you bought 2 different rounds of shipping, and I probably kept it at one label because I thought it would get combined, and it did not. It means that Alexis had already gotten to it. Let's see. John Paul Geraldo. I think we might be able to do it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, actually. So we're good. Okay, we'll just make you another label right away and get you on your way. Cool, man. All right, guys, a little international shipping here. Shouldn't take too long. We've shipped to Mr. John a couple times now. Okay. Or unless it does take a long time. For whatever reason, John, it doesn't save your phone number. How did we do this last time? So or maybe you had me set up a brand new shipping address. So John Paul, do me a favor. Send me like an email or a penny message containing your email and your phone number, and I'll make you that label, okay? But it looks like I'm going to need your email and your phone number. So get that to me somehow, whether you do a penny message or whether you do an email. Get that sent over to me, and I'll get that label for you made, okay? Mr. Don't Ship Your Pants. Not my pants. Hey, what's up, Mr. Catnip? All right, John Paul. I'll put this inside the bag. Should we put it in there? Did you catch that? He says cool. Okay, good. All right, good. So all we need is your phone number, and we're off. We'll go back here now. The mystery of the slab has been solved. And now we are on to Emmanuel Valencia, my Kabutop slab away. All right, guys, we're fulfilling a $50 slab away order. A lot of our orders are just slab-aways. Did you guys notice that? So this goes down to $350. Boop. All right. Very nice. Now we have Alexander Ortley. One more Foundation Collector Booster. Bag is being shipped. Let's get something crazy. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, if you're having lots of good luck, you got to keep it running. Here goes, guys. That is 3 packs of Magic the Gathering Foundations being opened tonight. How about all the attention Magic's getting lately? It's pretty cool. All right. Snipping this. We have a pretty decent-sized menu just for Magic cards now. Here's Fairy. Oh. Genesis Wave. Wow, that's cool, man. Okay. Spinner of Souls. Ooh. Lunar Insight. Electro Duplicate, Arabo, the First Fang, and Plains, Wildwood, Ejani, Aetherize, Revenge of the Rats, Jungle Hollow, Giant Growth, Refute. Oh, Refute's kind of a full art looking thing, isn't it? Okay. Hello, mister. Grabbing this. Kind of a quiet night. How you guys doing tonight? Here's Refute. Nobody wants to talk, huh? Refute. Here's, what do you guys want to talk about? I want to hear what you guys want to talk about. You guys share your thoughts, and I'll bounce off of it. Other than that, we can have a ASMR stream maybe. Genesis Wave. Email sent. Okay, sounds good. Good. Address should be the same. Yes. All right. So, let's get this into your bag. How was this round? Was this one good? Did you see my DM on Discord about mushrooms? I think you said something like humans are made up of like 80% mushroom DNA or something like that. Grabbing this bag. All right, Mr. Alexander. Popping your pack in here. Lovely. What cards are you looking to invest in? Well, first of all, I am moving, so I'm not necessarily looking for a lot of cards to invest in. I guess at any point in time, I'm looking for a good deal, or I'm looking for the card that's going to go up in price. So that's it. Ooh, look at this Quillfish. He's a good deal. I like the way he looks, man. Here's Zapdos 10 for the yellow deck. Here's Fortress 10 from Sky Ridge. We got Torterra 10. Here's Zubat 10. And here is Voltorb. All right, putting some new slabs up there. Carlton Wicks, $15 to slab away. Carlton Wicks. Let's see what you got. So this is going to, oops, this is going to come down to 90. 90. Boop. And one Minecraft hobby pack. And one Pokey Shuffle. Let's talk about how good Trump is doing. Now, are you saying that sarcastically? I don't know what you mean. I'd love to hear your thoughts on if Magic collaborations will affect them. Affect who? Affect Magic? Like if the Magic the Gathering company will do well? They'll certainly be doing well. Monster Hunter Wilds is slowly dying as a new Monster Hunter game. Yeah, I felt that. 1, 2, 3. Here's Carlton. Ooh, very nice. I think that Trump's got a very big thing on his hands right now, and how he handles it is probably going to play a big role in how people define his presidency for a while after. Are you going to watch the King of the Hill revival? Yeah, I am. I'm really excited for that. I did see a trailer for it that kind of made me nervous because I didn't like the animation style. And when it comes to cartoons, the animation style matters a lot. All right. So we'll have to say, oh my God. He's got a gold rainbow card. Stan Frosty. Out of 99. Very nice. Magic is crushing. Spider-Man coming soon. Yeah, if Spider-Man's coming out, that means Venom. And Venom's awesome, dude. I hope we get a nice Venom card. Chicken Jockey? No Chicken Jockey. Gotta get that Chicken Jockey card so you can get the roll into the Discord server. Okay, Carlton Wicks. Let's grab your bag. Ta-da. I'm curious, do you get a lot of bulk box orders? No, not really. Not really. Here we are. I get a little bulk reserve that kind of builds up, and it just sits on a big pile in the basement. On occasion, though, some guy will come around and buy some. Here we are. I've always said this. I might, well, no, never mind. I was going to say it might be better to have somebody come and pick up the bulk with like a truck, but I think somebody actually offered to do that, and I realized it was a security risk. All right. So these are all maybe outdated in terms of price, but this Voltorb's only $20 from Hidden Legends. That's kind of nice. Carlton Wicks, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we're moving on to shipping round 2 for Mr. John Paul. All right. So John's got me his email and his phone number. So you know, John, I've got 2 different names for you. One that says Concepcion or something like that, and the other one that says Geraldo. You know, I'm going to look up and see which one we used last. That's what we're going to do. Easy. Anti-Venom was a great turn for Eddie Brock. I had a Vivint home security salesman knock on my door. All right, so let's see. Mr. John Paul. Okay, it's the Geraldo address. Good. The other one is Sean Paul. What? Let's go into contacts and get rid of the other one. Okay, we're going to delete that address. Good. So the other address is deleted. Now we have the Geraldo address. And now we're going to get that phone number and email. You know, it's funny, when it comes to international shipments, the shipping software is super buggy. What it does is the first time that you enter his phone and email, it will not save those to the address book. The second time you save those while making a label, it actually will save it. So I don't know what causes it to do that, but it's really stupid. Okay, we're going to set that to be a 4-ounce shipment. And so we should be able to ship it very cheaply. I'm going to say playing cards, weight 4 ounces. We'll set the value to, I don't know, 40 bucks. Okay. All right. And now we're just waiting for it to give me a price. Should start with 5.2. Yep, you're all good. That last foundation pack wasn't great, so that's the end of it for tonight. Damn it! Come on, Magic! Do something! Okay, here we are. It's on the way. All right. Really, shipping is not too expensive when an item's really lightweight. Good. Thanks, no problem. So, what do we got now? What do we got now for tonight? Tonight we have nothing in the queue. Slow Tuesday, I guess, huh? You know, the chat feels a little slow, doesn't it? Don't you think it feels a little slow? Mr. Hawk's here. He wants a chance for the chicken jockey. You got it. 1 chicken jockey. Yeah, we got 64 viewers. What a slow stream. Let me go grab that chicken jockey. I'll be right back. Tonight's just not the night, huh? You know what that means, right? We gotta crack out the good giveaways for you guys. Toss this over here. Okay. It's dead. Yeah, 65 is really low. We actually we're working our way toward 80, and now we're at 65. That's crazy low. Customs take their sweet time with international shipping. Yeah, it takes a while. All right. You playing Tarkov? Here we are. Placing this over here. If there's fewer people in here, I think it would be nice to give you guys some of the giveaways. So let's get this over here before anyone else joins. And we'll close this and hit refresh. All right. So type in, to get in this giveaway, STECZ. That's Stex. Type in Stex to get in that giveaway. And now, Mr. Hawk, let's see what we got here. All right. Very nice. Here's Noor. Noor, who's at your front door. And that's Wolf. No chicken jockey in this box, in this pack. All right. Very nice. Okay, and Mr. Hawk, we're going to grab this. Good. All right, jumping this up here. Here's all the people. Can't even enjoy the stream. What? What are you talking about, Troy? What happened? Troy, we were missing you, man. Troy's very important to this stream. There we go. There's catnip. I think I was noticing you weren't here. It was kind of quiet in chat. We have some yappers in chat. Here's Cody Hodges. Everyone can't lurk. Okay. And Clulude. And Lurkin Lowry. And A. Perez. And Shinobi. All right, that's enough. Who else should be on here? Should anyone else be on here? We got to put Troy on. Troy's super consistent. Troy should be on here automatically. Here you go, Troy. Troy's on here all the time. And let's get Alexis on here. She does the shipping. She doesn't get to be on the giveaways very often. All right, she's at 16. We'll do one more roll. That's 17. Pokey Wing. All right, where's my dice? Landing on 10. That gives it to Cody Hodgers. It's Cody Hodgers. Congratulations, Cody. You got a free slab tonight. Carddass. How nice was that? Now, there is another giveaway right away. I want you to type me in chat if you'd like this coin. This is a gift. This time the gift is being given by our good friend Mr. Hawk. He seems to be a fun-loving guy. There we are. Me. Oh, there we go. Louis Laura knows how it's done. It's me. You got to type it the right number of times. This. All right. Me. All right. Who should we give it to, huh? Let's see. Okay, active chatters, you ready? Where do we spend it? Click. Lurkin Lowry, you got the coin. Good job spamming chat. So there's your new coin. Do you got a bag, Lurkin Lowry? Now, we need a new giveaway. How about this $110 quillfish? That's a nice one. Where's the donations board? Oh, here it is. So TCC will tick up to 450. Oh, 454. Hawk, you will tick up to $7. Nice, man. Carlton Wicks. Mr. Carlton, this was a donation from your good friend, Mr. Hawk, to you. There it is. Now you have a cool coin in your bag. Very neat. Now, this one will be a traditional TCC giveaway for a $100 card. This is a PSA 10 poker card of Quillfish from a deck that a lot of people don't have. It's the unique Silver Deck Part 2, so you won't find Quillfish in Silver Deck Part 1, which will make him a very rare card over time. So, as you know, when we're doing TCC giveaways, it says TCC, and this says FWE. All right. So, it's just me and you guys hanging out, and everyone else is like, I don't want to be here. So, we're going to do more giveaways tonight to say, bah on them. What do you think of that? Got them. They're a bunch of stinkies. All right, we're going to do this. Let's take our revenge, guys. All right. So, let's see what we got going on here. Goo-oo-woobs. So, this one's just a $100 card. Just a little bit of money. Goo-oo-woobs. Here's Pokemon Sifter. Pokemon Sifter. All right. Do I know you, Pokemon Sifter? You got to talk to us sometimes. Patrick Diaz. Okay. Number 4. Here's 6. 6 is here? I didn't see 6. There she is. Here's number 5. We've got Cody Hodges. Cody Hodges. All right. So we'll continue to add people onto this. All right. Very nice. How nice. All right. Where are we? We are on Mr. Hawk. He did the coin gift. That was very nice of Mr. Hawk. And 10 chicken jockeys. He said 10. You're getting 11 tonight, Mr. Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we got 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, a big fat hen. All right, bonus pack. Let's get these open. So let's see if we can get you a chicken jockey, because the rule is pull any chicken jockey. That's the new rule. Okay. How interesting. Now we have 84 people, which makes me think maybe there's people who just kind of keep a tab on the stream and they pop in if they think it's more interesting. Here's a snip, and here's a snip. Or maybe the stream just suddenly had 20 more people. Here's a snip as well. Snip. And here's a snip. Very nice. Ba bonus. Yes, you're getting a bonus, man. You're keeping the stream busy, so you're getting the bonus tonight. Let's see what we got. Here's Kai. Look at Kai. Out of 475. Iron Golem, Evoker. All right, lovely. I love watching the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Look at this Kai. Here's... what do we got here? We've got Wolf. Look at that Wolf. We also have Kai and the Witch. What? There's got to be a chicken jockey. You'd be surprised. We went through a whole box of these Minecraft packs with no chicken jockey already. That was the previous box. That's why we had to run off and get a new one. Here's Cat. So, not numbered, though. If you have a chicken jockey in these packs, it's in these last two cards, okay? That's how it works. It's in the last two cards in the booster. Of course, there's also a chance for a numbered one. We have seen one in this set before. Somebody has pulled one before. Ender Dragon, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like him. He's cool, man. Oops. All right. Look at that. Okay. And here's Sunny. Ooh, and B and Gassed. One of one chicken jockey. Ooh, man. Somebody sold that for like 14,000, didn't they? All right. Here's, ooh, the Glow Squid. And he's like a Topps Chrome kind of card. Very cool. Very nice. Okay, we've got Cave Spider and Goat Man. Very cool. Here's, let's see what we got here. We've got Echo Shard. Look at that Echo Shard. Look at that Echo Shard. How many people you think in this stream tonight have been subscribed for a year? You think it's many people? Yes. Leader of the pack. Here's Creeper and Enderman. What? The Enderman. Okay, very nice. Enderman. Here's Elder Guardian. I'm getting closer to a year. Nice. Mr. Andy Man. Appreciate you being here, man. We've got Hoglin and Alex. Okay. Very nice. Very good. I think we should change the nature of the giveaways. I think the nature of the giveaway should be more geared toward people who are subscribed and people who have hung out a bit more. Because we saw a really fast viewer surge when we started focusing on a giveaway. And I feel like that indicates a lot. We are. Here's Creeper. Ooh, the Creeper. Here's, oops, the Turtle, Pig, and a Piglin. Psst, boom. Oh, yeah, the Creeper's cool, man. You got one pack left to pull a chicken jockey. Come on. And finally, we got the Blaze, Fox, and the Skeleton. That's 11 packs, no chicken jockey. So, man, that chicken jockey roll is going to be hard to obtain if you can open 11 of these and still not pull it. But here you have pulled some of the cool chase cards, numbered cards as well. This one's numbered for sure, right? Yep, out of 149, it's called Leader of the Pack. Very cool. Okay. I'm 31 now. I'm old. Dang, dude. Where did all the time go, PDX? All right, so let's get you a fresh bag. You're going to have 2 bags now. Very nice. Good. 90 for chicken jockey, question mark? Why, he's going deeper? All right. PDX, it's okay. We don't get younger. 31 expired. Time to trade you in for the latest model. All right. Mr. Hawk. Kamek. Very nice. I'm going deep. You are going deep. He wants 9 more of these. I'm just going to let him do it, guys. Unless anyone else was in line for Minecraft pack. Was anyone else in line for those? Let me look. I can't let you jump otherwise. Okay, it looks like you're good. let's see what we got. So, you send in for another round of 10. Let's grab them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mr. Hawk, I'm putting you on here because you placed an order. Hawk. Come back. There it is. 31 is in my membership birthday, not my real birthday. Your membership birthday. What? How long is the wait for TCCG grading? It's not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. Let's see. Scooby, Scooby, Dooby, Doo. Dooby, Dooby, Doo, Dooby, Doo, Doo, Doo. Doo, 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 Ba, Dooby, Dooby, Doo. Jump back here. All right. So, Mr. Hawk, you're going there. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bonus pack again. All right. We like Mr. Hawk. He's keeping us busy tonight. Instant chicken jockey. He's really wanting it. All right. A lot of the rolls are pretty hard to get, aren't they? So, like right now, we added a new challenge roll. If you guys didn't know that, there's a new challenge roll. It's called the Mothman roll. And so you can add this to your account on Discord. All you have to do is pull Mothman out of the Kickstarter packs. Those are the hardest packs to pull him out of. Well, he's not impossible to pull. Like 36 packs, he's probably like one Mothman in 36 packs. But it's a special thing to pull because if you pull Mothman, he's like an $800 card. You didn't know that. So he comes out of these $45 packs and he's very valuable. There we are. All right, here's Alex Cow. Okay, that's pack number 1. That Mothman, I'm going to look it up. I got one. Would you like to see it? I've actually got one. All right, here's the Lami, the Ali Lama. Okay. He looks cool. Here's the skeleton. Haha. Vex. You got the Vex before you got the chicken jockey? Dang, dude. I hit the Magikarp before there were special rolls. Which Magikarp are you referring to? There you are. Cold. Here's Zoglin. Look at that Zoglin. Warden. Chicken. Oh, you're close. I saw a chicken. All right. Here's Guardian of the Galaxy. Oh, there it is. Very nice. You got the roll now, Mr. Hawk. All you got to do is contact me on Discord. Say, hey, it's me, Mr. Hawk. I get the chicken jockey roll. You're the first one to get it, too. No one else has gotten it before you. How cool is that, man? Ooh. Just need a jockey. So that's it, guys. That's our new challenge rolls for Discord. So that if something fun happens on the table, that can show up under your profile in our Discord server. Kind of like a little trophy shelf almost. Okay. Very nice. I think I heard you sending that ping to me. There you go. What does the roll do? In the future, maybe it'll be involved in unlocking special breaks or special giveaways. Right now, it's more like a bragging rights. So it's obviously really hard to pull this chicken jockey, and he just pulled one. And so he's the only one in our Discord server with that roll, and you will have to try and get one too to get the same roll. So it's definitely a bragging rights thing. Oh, what's going on? Oh, this pack kind of sucks. It only gave you one animal at the end. Oh, maybe because there were 2 hits in this pack. Oh, bet that's what happened. So this one is Sugar. Ah. Very American, very sugar. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, what's that? That looks cool, man. Oh, it's not even numbered. 10, 19, 22, new skins. That looked cool as hell, man. And then here is a out of 475 diamond. What the hell is this thing? This is like super glossy. And it's super rainbow, too. I don't understand it. Minecraft Milestones card. That's the first time pulling one of those. SSP case hit, says Mr. Vinpeng. Here we are. Yeah, that is neat, dude. What the hell? Huh. Wow, all right. Let's get a grab one of these. That's the hit. Does anyone know anything about what these are going for? I might have to eBay this one real fast. Let's see. It would have still been very cool to pull a numbered chicken jockey, but considering how hard it is to find even a non-numbered one, we removed the rule that said it had to be numbered. Okay, so this is called the SSP case hit, just like he said. It looks like it's about $40. Wow, that's not bad, man. You should consider grading it, because if it grades 10, it could go up in value, or even a 9 maybe. All right, wow, look at this guy. One sold, 100 plus. What? That's cool, man. And Ocelot. Yeah, that's cool as heck, man. So that's considered a case hit. I feel like this was a good round. I feel like we ought to clip this probably. Let's see, like, look. So he got this case hit, which I've never seen before, the Minecraft Milestones. So on eBay, they're calling this the case hit. And this is out of 475. This one's out of 475. This gold rainbow zombie doctor. Look, she's got him locked up. She's going to give him a golden apple. This one's out of a 99. And then he's got the chicken jockey. So that unlocks a special role in our Discord server called Chicken Jockey. In commemoration of the Blackjack Minecraft movie, which had some really fantastic success and definitely some cultural moments, like when people would scream chicken jockey and throw popcorn all over the theater. That was on my feed for like, gosh, man, like 3 weeks almost. Why doesn't this fold? Ah, there it goes. All right. That was super cool, man. If you hadn't placed that order, we wouldn't have seen that tonight. Okay. So let's go grab a link to the stream, and we'll jump over here to the stream clips. At 138. Double O. Cool, man. All right. Nice. Now. I think we put you right in here. All right. Lovely, lovely. If anyone yells chicken jockey, the movie ends. There we go. How about the guy who actually snuck a live chicken into the movie theater? How do you do that? His friend must have held open the exit door or something. I don't know. All right, that is a $100 free poker card in front of us. You are? Mr. Hawk is done. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. I think what we'll do is, as people place orders in the stream tonight, we'll add them to this slab, okay? That's what we'll do tonight. To help tonight out, it is a Tuesday after all. Tuesday's always pretty much been one of the worst days of the week for me. But let's go ahead and work on making the stream a little more exciting. So we know we have this new manga break. Did you guys catch that? So this is up by 1. For those of you who just came in here, we have a brand new manga break. The Luffy break went off. Big surprise. Okay. And now I think we need a new Pokemon break. I do. I think we need a new one. Ugh. I'm just going to pick one. I'm not going to ask the audience about it this time. Something that's generally nice. Any other cool rolls? Yeah, there are a lot, actually. Let's see. So for the challenge rolls, we added the Mothman roll recently. Here's the 1 of 1 roll. Pull 1 of 1 of something. Master of Regret. Keep the Chase Energy card out of a break. I think we're going to remove this one. This one's too, like, cringy. Pokepot. Roll 4 in the Pokepot. Elite 4, finish the Indigo roll and then get a 5 kill streak in the gym breaks. No one's gotten that. That one's really hard. Rare Candy, pull the Rare Candy break. Here's the Indigo, and you finish Chicken Jockey. We should add more. We should add more. I'm down for the rolls. I think they're an interesting part. We could have had them the whole time. Ooh, base set Pikachu. That's cool. Rocket Zapdos, Houndoom. Houndoom again. All right. Espeon. Oh, yeah, we got an Espeon, huh? That's a nice one. Oh, wow. Light Arcanine. That's really cool. Light Arcanine, huh? And that's Dark Scizor with a big swirl behind his head. That's a fascinating one. If I had to start a break, it might be that guy. That Jim Gyarados. Of course, that one's probably going to be a big one. That's one of the downsides. It's probably a big one. Jim Gyarados. All right, let's see what we got here. Do I get a retroactive Rare Candy? Yes, you can. Contact me on Discord if you've already pulled the Rare Candy before. We'll get you a retroactive one, okay? Okay, it looks like this Giovanni's Gengar shall be a 13-spot break. He's a real fancy card. I think it's a good break because it kind of correlates with this whole Destined Rivals and Team Rocket thing where it's, you know, Rocket's Pokemon. It features Giovanni right on the card. You can see him in the lower corner. Yes, that's Mr. Giovanni. And, yep, that's his Gyarados. That's called Giovanni's Gyarados. The slab's got a little, looks like it could use a little buffing there. So this slab has had a little scratchy on it, but that's okay. What matters is the card inside is a 10. You might be able to buff that out or potentially have that re-encapsulate. I guess it got kind of scratched up somehow. Wonder how that happened. I didn't do that, obviously. Whoever owned it last had that happen. All right. All right. You hardly notice it unless you shine a light on it. They call him the Cardconomist. But is he really a Cardconomist? I think so. That's a good question. And there you have it. That is Giovanni's Gyarados. I guess we'll call him the Pokeball break. So you have a new Pokemon break that you might be interested. I think he's highly cool. Okay. The Pokeball break is back in play. All right, so do you do the big Minecraft boxes or smaller ones? What is a Cardconomist? All right, Carlton Wicks is back. He wants one Paldea Evolved, one Pokemon Shuffle. We got Paldean. Oh, the Paldean Evolved. Here we are. Paldean Evolved. Okay, Carlton Wicks. He's pretty sweet. Probably one of my favorite gens. We gotta keep rotating these packs off the table. All right. Let's just see what's going on, guys. Send those orders in, guys. Let's not have a boring night. 2, 3. Ready? Carlton Wicks. That's cold. I'm sorry, man. Oh my gosh, I hear the carp. Carp. That's him. He's in that pack. $3,000 Magikarp in these Paldea Evolved packs now. You have to look at them that way. If anything, they're probably going to go up in price. All right. Boss's orders. Skip loom, skipping about a boot. Skipping a boot. Carlton Wicks, totally cold. I'm sorry, man. So we just watched someone get the chicken jockey roll for the first time. How crazy is that? I've never seen that before. So here's some really solid breaks, guys. We got a nice Pokemon break. We got a nice one-piece break. Here's some other things to think about. We have a gym break for this Metazoo. It's a 1 and 2. We've got somebody in there already. Final Fantasy is available as a break. You can just buy booster packs if you prefer. This is a 1 in 5 chance for $40 for 2 packs. So there's Final Fantasy break. Also, I don't know if you're paying attention, but there's actually 3 people in here. Did you guys know this? So this one, the Jumbo Pack Break, only needs 1 more person and it's over. Jumbo Pack Break's on the edge. It's on the brink. That's the Jumbo Pack Break. That's one of the more fun things we do. There we go. Lots of curious stuff going on over here. They call me the Ass-conomist. What? All right, let's see. So, next up we have Mr. Morgan, David John, $225 slab away payment. Whoa, that's a big one, man. All right, well, that just made tonight a lot closer to a normal stream. Let's see. Mr. Morgan, you have PSA 10 Cosmic 222 from April. Oh, yeah, you'll want to make a little bit of movement on that one because it's getting along a little bit. Let's see, 1275 225. There it is. 1050 remains. Perfect, man. You are on track. Boom, nice. Okay. And 3 Pokey Shuffles. Let's get those Pokey Shuffles, shall we? 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. So, oops. Oh, those are cold. No, not the cold ones. 3 cold ones. Nobody's having any luck in those Pokey Shuffles, huh? Let's grab a couple more slabs from down here. I'm going to put this coin into my personal collection. This is a Meowth 9. Ooh, I think we were trying to host a Star Wars break on this Darth Vader. That never happened, huh? Darth Vader, huh? I'll put this behind me for a moment. He needs to be given a normal price. Oh, that's a 9 Jake and Finn Heroes, $18, and a Togepi 6 for $20. Time to snipe the shuffles. Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull some cards forward so that we can see if there's something see if there's something good put in the shuffles. Whoa, I forgot about this. Trafalgar Law. Here's for Alligator for 25. That's nice. Muck PSA 10. We got a Drowsy Tora Karuta and a mini Perfect 10 mini stickers. Oh, very interesting stuff. We have an order of Chris Abruzzo. Give me that Gyarados break. Now, wait a second. Before we go much further, where's this free card? Morgan, David, John. Here you go, Mr. Morgan. I'm placing you in here because you're keeping the stream busy tonight. We're doing that for some people. All right. And so Chris Abruzzo needs to do it too. Mr. Chris Abruzzo. There it is. That's a lovely Gyarados right there, everybody. That's some top quality Pokemon card, collectible kind of card. Chris Abruzzo. Do I have a bag for the Pokeballs? There's a Final Fantasy bag. That can probably be thrown away. Maybe instead of throwing this away, we can reuse it. This can be the new Pokeball bag. I had the option to win an eBay Magikarp 10 for $13.50, but thought it was overpriced. Oops. Oops. Yep, trying to time the market, basically. If you knew the market was going to go up, you would have just spot it, but you don't know if it's going to go up. You're thinking, it's probably overpriced. It's going to go down. Okay, Chris, you're the first one in there. Thanks, Chris. Okay. And let's see. Nice. What else we got today? I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And rotate these. We got to rotate through these faster. That's got to be the rule. We can't take so long on these. Lucario Metal. Here's Gengar Prism. Firo 9. And Stexkowski's Staryu. So this Firo, huh? He is a rare card. That is tempting to get that listed up on eBay. Where's my thing? Here it is. Let's get a quick picture of this. That was a steel pack. A steel toed pack? What? Somebody gonna finish that jumbo pack break? I want to see that thing get open. That's gonna be fun. You know why? It's like a lot of it is actually just Final Fantasy, which we are giving a lot of attention to these days. Okay, clicking on that. All right, good. Watch him get the Zard, and it's the lamest card in 20 years. Who's going to get the Zard, and it's the lamest card in 20 years? Okay. There's Gara, huh? Oh, man, that is a nice card. Okay. Jumping up here, we have Mia Uden. Can I use my $40 store credit for 4 Poke Shuffles and a live custom? Yes, Mia Uden. Let's see where Mia Uden's store credit is. There we go. All right. So, 4 Poke Shuffles, 1 live custom. Big hit. It's a cold live custom. Oh, those stinky live customs. How about these Poke Shuffles, though? I had to go home early from the gym. Too many dang kids. Freaking kids, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you are. All right. Hitmonlee, you're doing very well tonight. All right, Mia Uden. Oh, I'll leave this up here while I write your name on it. That is a card on its way out. Says that's one of the good ones. Is it this one? It sure is. Poker Yellow Hitmonlee. $55 card. Pretty good. That's why I do jiu-jitsu. If the kids are rowdy, choke them. What? Okay. Very nice. Good. Good, Anakin. Now kill him. I shouldn't do it. Whoa, look at that Raikou. That's hot looking, man. Here's a Makuhita. Here's a Glassly. And here is a nice Snorlax, dude. Those are some nice cards right there. So we got some nice slabs up here. Sarah Dusenberry, OPPRB1 Japanese, 5 Poke Shuffles. Sarah. Miss Sarah. Oh, my. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's a cool round, Miss Sarah. All right, so I'm putting this guy in. He's going in as a chase card. He shall go in for 95. Okay. That means 19 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a big one. Good. Can I get a spot on the Quillfish? You know, I wasn't sure if that's why you did that tonight. Here are my thoughts. You didn't actually place an order tonight. That was a 1 penny order for an order you placed a different night. Here we are. Why don't you buy like a $5 Poke Shuffle, and I'll put you right on there. Here we are. Here's Raikou. Is that too strict? Am I being too strict? Here we are. 5 Poke Shuffles, OPPRB1 Japanese. Okay, so you are getting some OPP. We didn't really write any rules beforehand, right? I didn't say like, okay, shipping doesn't count, store credit doesn't count. You know, I didn't say anything like that when we got started. I realized people are probably going to want onto that poker card pretty badly, though, because it's a valuable card. And so there probably ought to be maybe 1 or 2 rules. What's the difference in the shuffles and the customs? Well, the live customs are $20 and they're opened in a row, whereas the Poke Shuffle is $5 and it's shuffled each time. So that is random whatever you get next. And that shuffle makes a big difference compared to being opened in a row. So PRB1 Japanese, I should have a box of that lying around, right? No, of course I don't. Let me go get some. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm kind of shocked. We need a restock on PRB1. PRB1 must be very popular. Let me contact somebody and let them know I'm out of them. All right. I sanitize everything that I use at the gym. He's tricking. Miss Sarah, let's pull you a manga. All right. So now, I'm going to jump over here. Miss Sarah. That's a PRB1 box. We're going to try and pull her a manga card. That's a nice Snorlax, huh? High tension Snorlax. We priced them on $5.25. I want to start again. I just need to find a new gym. We don't have good gyms out here in Lake of the Ozarks. We got like this small, crummy one. Yeah, makes me not want to go, to be honest. I thought about buying maybe like a workout bench in my own home and just work out in my own home. We got rid of the cats, right? So we got an open room now that I can use. All right, here goes. Makuhita is sold, everybody. So here's this card. Actually, let me set this to the side. So these are regular hollows. Here's your Dawn card. These are regular hollows. This is an SP, and this is a full art. One time I left my whole blank on the bench. Ew. Yuck. All right. Okay. Poke Shuffles are popular for people who want a small chance at like a break to go off for them, basically, you know, like, oh, I pulled the chase card out of the Poke Shuffle or something like that. Oh, there's your full art Dawn card. Hollows, Trafalgar Law. Would you guys like this character as a manga to be a manga break? Or is he kind of lame? How does he rank? Because he's an option for a manga break. Okay. Here's this person of interest. Rawr. Okay. Wonder how exciting it is to be cast as Luffy in the Netflix special. That must be pretty life-changing, don't you think? Yeah, so we've chosen you to be Luffy. What? The tag team is tempting. It's a pricey one. That's probably the only reason it's still on the table is because some people just don't have the cash reserves lying around for it. That's Lucario Melmetal Alt Art 10. Here's this. Okay, and this. We love Law, but we'd love to see Ace Mango. There was a Chinese manga Ace. What do you think is the most popular mangas right now? I'm asking because I genuinely don't know. I'm not a collector of One Piece. There we go. Seva Dusen, baby. Miss Sarah. Tossing this over here. All right. Goldie Roger. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I've seen that one. I've heard it. The GX alt arts are sexy. Okay. So, Miss Sarah. Sarah, the one who is known to have plenty of room left in her box. What do we do with you, Sarah? What do we do with you? So, Sarah, I'm just going to warn you. I'm going to make a floating bag for you now. Whenever you do ship your stuff, there is a very high chance we don't get it all in the first round. Okay? I don't know what else to do. There's no more room for bulk boxes. Those have all been taken. All the spots are filled. Surprising that it's so full. Like, who are these people? Daniel Garcia, Matt Hansen, and Afshar. I can't say his name. I can't remember his last name. It's like Afshar Zadigan or something like that. Who's that? Oh, that was where I found the. That's where I found the fossil packs. Raul Aviles, Chandelier M. Lorenzo, Eddie Perez, who stops in on a rare occasion. Here we are. I'd like the shelves to be just for the people who are super active. There we go. Law, should I ship? You technically don't have to, so you can just keep letting it grow. It is. All right. Set this over here, but the problem is you definitely do not fit into the SA box. Here's a Samuel Pang. Here's a Samuel Pang. See, like, look at this Samuel Pang guy. He's got 2 bags in here, right? From 1124, bro. Like, ship out, dude. It's not that he has a lot in the box that is a bother. The bother is that he's not here. He doesn't hang out and he doesn't buy anything now. All right, let's move this over here. You're going into a yellow overflow box, but those are full too. There you go. It's going to be fun looking for your stuff. So now we got Mr. Hawk. He says 10 hollow shuffles or pokey shuffles. Wow, that's crazy, bro. Let's see what we got for you. You ready? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, for Mr. Hawk. Oh, and also, I forgot about this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Also, we got to put Sarah in here. Here you go, Miss Sarah. 10 is Sarah Dusen. And we're going to put Hawk in here again. You deserve it, Hawk. You kind of kept the stream running when it was really slow. I appreciate it, man. I should have a playbook for when the stream is slow. I think I just kind of intuit it. 2 live, huh? That could be some consequential lives right there, Mr. Hawk. Let's see what happens. So, first of all, I got to restock this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is, 8. So that could be a very consequential live custom. Good luck. 1, 2. Ah, but they're not. You got unlucky. I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry. That one's getting pulled a lot, isn't it? Okay. Oh, you also got this Makuhita. I'll take care of that now. Let's go. 2 lives is a great pull. I thought he had a pretty serious shot for some kind of pull out of there, but it was not surfacing, unfortunately. There it is. You got this, though. The Makuhita's all yours. Good old classic Makuhita. Now we have an order over here for our friend Mia Uden. One spot in the mega pack break. I need a spot in that quillfish. He is my favorite. Here you go. Mia, going right in. All right. So Mia Uden, you are in. So that's been a kind of a popular thing. Tonight, we're kind of handing out a free spot on this poker card if you're placing an order. But try not to place like a $2 order, though, okay? Because I might skip over you. So, Miss Mia, jumping over here, huh? It's Miss, right? It's got to be Miss. Let's grab a card for you. The mega pack break is going off right now. That also means we get to build up a new mega pack break. That's going to be exciting. Don't forget, we're waiting for someone to join this Metazoo break. Steven Gonzalez is in there. We're waiting for someone to join and finish that off. We also have this gem break over here. It's a whole box of Scarlet Violet. I know I removed the top, but none of the packs have been touched. This is a completely fresh box. $45, 1 and 2. That is a gem break. All right, cool. Grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes. Okay. All right, so Mr. Hawk's taking the other side of that break. Very cool, man. 2, 3. All right. Yes, Patrick. I got 2 live. TCC, I'm here. Please don't get rid of my items. Terrell Rivera. You got some old stuff? Are you saying that because you don't intend to ship for a while? All right, give me a number, guys. About to drive 50 minutes to my 12-hour shift. Let's go, baby. 50 minutes to my 12-hour shift. That's a long drive, man. 5. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that goes to the back. We got these right here. 12-hour shift. That sounds like a long shift, dude. All right, give me a number. Number time. Let's get a number. Could I have a number, sir? You want a number? 1, 2, 3. All right, there it is. It's split. Good luck in the jumbo pack break. Zachary Stex. Sorry, Zach. Mia. Sorry, Mia. Beatrice. Could that be Beatrice pulling the chase card? And Victor. Sorry, Victor. All right, there it is. The round goes to Beatrice. These jumbo pack breaks are pretty spectacular. I think it's gone off like 14 times now. So the jumbo pack break is, in fact, very, very popular. People like it a lot. I think they just like the idea of a big round of just like random cards. Not completely random, but sort of random. Maybe something you wouldn't bother opening sometimes. Maybe something about the random nature of it. This. Okay, here it is. Good. All right. 1. And this shall go back in here. And Beatrice. So these are the cards that you guys pulled. You're rich. Congratulations. Okay. Is Beatrice watching? I'd love for Beatrice to be watching. Here goes. So in this round, we had a lot of Final Fantasy, since there's some cool Final Fantasy stuff going on. Let's have the best for last. Let's save the Final Fantasy packs for the end. Lots of Final Fantasy. And then these are all the packs in the front. Okay, oh, and this is a Final Fantasy. Okay. You should track the hits from the jumbo pack break since they're all 1-pack snipes. Well, you're certainly welcome to do that. I'm not going to pay that much attention. That's too much attention for me. 1, 2. You know what? There's no Mewtwo pull in here. Automatic Mewtwo card. Snipping that. Oops. Snipping that. Snipping this. Snipping this as well. Miss Beatrice. Okay. Snipping this too. All right. Sounds like I got a little bleepity bleep on my Discord server. What do you think that's all about? I love it when we open the jumbo pack break. It's so exciting. All right. I have a CGC EV Heroes Espionalt. I might be interested in that, Mr. Martin. Let me mark this as unread. All right, let's see. Here's cold. You did it. You pulled Choi Jung-in. Choi Jung-in, he's my favorite character. All right, we've got a Decidueye Hisuian. Gem gives you Captain Pikachu. That's Master Ball Captain Pikachu. Okay, here is Yanma or something, or rather, here's the dog barf. Cody, police activity outside apartment at 2 a.m. I think the Pikachu is a hit. Here's a nice Haxorus. I think that card's really nice, actually. Lovely. And Samurott. Look at that Samurott. Lovely. Think Pokemon will ever reprint the Gold Star cards in like a new set, reprint style. Team Rocket's Muck. That looks pretty cool, actually. Gooped up. I'll get you gooped up. Here's a cold one. All right, we'll set these to the side. So you got one Master Ball Pikachu that I think is a pretty decent pull. And now you got the Halo pack, which can sometimes be surprisingly valuable. Oh, yeah, you got a transparent Douglas from Halo Wars. I loved Halo Wars. I was on the top 100 leaderboards for a long time on Halo Wars multiplayer. Here we are. It's pretty no life, isn't it? Did you guys hear about the EUM scalper guy who was allegedly tried running into someone with his car at Best Buy? What? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, run into them, or just kind of scare them, shake them up? Toss this over here. All right. All right, I heard he got arrested finally. Somebody got arrested? Playboy. Okay, no Donald Trump in this Playboy pack. Here's a Metazoo pack. You could pull a Mothman out of here. He's actually kind of valuable. Did you guys know that? You got the Colombian River Sand Squink. Okay. No, supposedly his friend lied to the police. He only got detained. Oh my God. Okay. Now we've got, oh yeah, Charizard V-Star. This is a promo. You're pulling out Wizardmon. Gotta enjoy those $1 promo. His booty hole needs tickling in prison. That's messed up. All right, so you got a whole round over here. There's all kinds of stuff now. It's a nice holo. Captain Pikachu, really solid actually. Set that over there. Got a nice card from the Halo cards. Okay, now see if some magic happens in these Final Fantasy packs. Okay. 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 And all right. He literally used his car to try to run into somebody, like to try and scare him, but I'm pretty sure that that's attempted murder. Yeah, it's kind of. Vehicles are, you know, manslaughter and all that. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Those are my Pokemon! Get out of here! I'm scalping them! What the hell? Vignagon? Here's Portia. Ooh, Portia. There, Portia. Avalanche member. Over some cardboard boxes. There we go. Say that again, I'll stab you with my vehicle. Here's Umaru. Umaru. Stop! You can't be here before me! Stop! Here's Sid. He's throwing a big fit. He's like, that's it. I'm going to run him over. Here's... Oh, yeah, that's a hit. That is a hit. Tifa non-hollow from this set. Even the non-hollow is valuable. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, a hit been pulled. Here is the base set. Okay, what do we got in the base set? Squire, Moogle. Yeah, a little Moogle. Here's Evoker, Vaughn, Orin, Hope. Sephiroth is a hit. Oh, yeah. Wow, not bad. Tifa and Sephiroth, those are two gradable ones. Pretty good. Tifa non-hollow. Imagine you pulled the full art Tifa. That would be mind-blowing. All right. Wow, that's pretty good, guys. Both of these are gradable. Imagine they have more value now that people care more about card collecting the Final Fantasies. Here's Saz. Nothing crazy coming out of here, just Saz. And Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. Caca. All right. Very nice, guys. That's the end of the Mega... I'm sorry, you got me saying it. That's the end of the Jumbo Pack Break. The Jumbo Pack Break. We don't want to call it the Mega because we have something called a Mega Break, and it would be confusing to have two items with the same title. Pretty good. Look at that Sephiroth. I bet that's like $100 by himself. That could be like 100 Tifa. If they grade 10, that is. But they usually do. So those cards are pretty easy to get 10s on. Oh, yeah. I've been more inclined to pre-order than ever before. Tired of fighting people over my Pokemon. Put them up. That's right. These are my cards. Huh. You're buying these cards? What about the children? What are you doing here? Shut up! I have a plan. What? Tell me about this plan. Should I know about it? I have a plan. Black War Gray Mon. There we go. Okay. So let me mark this unread. Here's Martin. Trade offer in Discord. So you've got an EV Heroes card and you want to trade it to me. How did you obtain it? Let me go get it, guys. I'll be running up and down the stairs, so I'll be right back. Haha! Here I am. All right. We're going to Tahiti. Oh! One more and then we're heading out west. My wife uses that one on me all the time. She says I'm Dutch. All right. Tossing that. So, Martin Ramirez. Here you are. All right, there you go, Mr. Martin. How did you obtain it, I wonder? All right, well, let's get it in here. Lenny, my boy, I was going to say, are you Dutch? Lenny. Yeah, my wife's always like, all you do is work. I was like, yeah, we just need a little more money and then we can do this thing. We can do that thing. She's like, you're Dutch. It is. Honey, just another year of work and then we can head out west. One more year of work and then we can head out west. Because we never go on vacation or anything, you know. We are. One more year, honey. One more year. We're almost there. Then we'll head out west, I promise. Oh, there'll be vacations as far as the eye can see. But we're not there yet. We just need one more job. One more year. Grr, Dutch. I got it from the Live Customs. Oh, and back into the Live Customs it returns. Okay, so Mr. Hawk is back. He wants the other side of the Metazoo. Here goes. All right, that's Steven. So there is a new role in our Discord server for you to unlock. And you can unlock it by pulling Mothman out of a Metazoo pack. You have to pull the regular holo version. Where's the Metazoo? We had it just like a second ago. Where'd it go? It's supposed to be an expensive box of Metazoo, isn't it? I've lost it. I'm sure it's here somewhere. All right, but they are $45 a pack, these Metazoo packs. So you can buy them outright if you prefer to. All right, let's get the deck going. He's a spy for the Pinkertons. You can't trust him. I got it from the Live. They look like Tauros for some reason. That's because both Tauros and whatever this thing is are bulls. All right, here goes. Articuno for Steven. And Spidops for Mr. Hawk. First round goes to Hawk. Gyarados for Mr. Steven. Switch for Mr. Hawk. Robska. I think technically you're supposed to switch them out. Let's do it. All right, so switch has been used. And, oh, he still gets you. All right. That's one round for Steven. All right, so now you guys are all tied up. That's Hawk and Steven. Last round. Squovit. No! You've been hit with the Squovit! Energy. Oh, there's no way for Hawk to lose now because the lowest HP Pokemon is Clan Pearl. That's a Lugia. That's going to be a pretty big blast from Hawk with the Lugia. All right. He got you. So, Mr. Steven, you are handed your very first miss. Okay. Sorry, Steven Gonzalez. And Hawk, you are now in the green. You've gone positive. All right. I'm out work time. Have a great rest of the stream. Let's get that Mothman. Yeah, you're actually close to another roll, too. The Indigo roll is for after you finished your first 8 gym battles. Did you know that? Okay, there we go. Your first 8 gym battles, or gym breaks, where you win, by the way. You actually have to pull the card. Frozen People, Earthquake, Water Gun, Retribution. That's a cool looking card. Salem Witches, Chibi Quetzal. You got Chibi Quetzal. All right, very nice. There you have it. That's for Mr. Hawk. Chibi Quetzal. Toss this over here. You've got your bag. You're not allowed to leave. Who said you could leave? You have to stay. Where's Tammy, man? We need Tammy. Oh, Tammy. Mordecai, put your phone away. Let's see. Where did I put it? Where did I put those Meta Blues? Here's some Metazoo night balls. Wow, I don't know where it is. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Is it way over there? Nope, that's one piece. I can't set up another one if I don't know where I placed it. God dang, dude. We just got too much stuff. We really do. We've got too much stuff. Oh, I found it. It was being covered by a box of... There we go. All right. Final Fantasy. So here's the next pack. That's a fresh round. Remember, these are actually $45 a pack if you'd like to buy one outright to try and get that Mothman roll. I'm a peasy. No at-work streams for me this weekend. Okay, let's go ahead and rotate this. Here's Sleevion. Look at that Sleevion. We got Umbreon. Electric type Seuldos. Here's Portgus Diace. And Garchomp Giratina. How nice. Okay, cool. We also have a round of 10 shuffles for Mr. Hawk. He went very deep tonight. Mr. Hawk, here goes. I might see some protesters tomorrow. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So you basically are taking a spot in another break, the oldest slab break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, not 10. 8. Thinking about how to divide this up. I'm not sure how to do it. This goes back in. Now, the oldest slab break is this one. It's $40, and so I believe what that does is it gets you 2 spots in this thing. I think what we're going to do, we're going to hand out 3 spots, okay? So you're going to have these 2, Mr. Hawk, 4 and 5. We're going to start a round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to be the first person in the next round, Mr. Hawk. Now, let's begin the break. A lot of breaks going off tonight. Maybe I should, if Tammy's not here, because I don't think she is. I think she's on some kind of vacation. Maybe I ought to write all of this stuff down. We've done a couple breaks. Okay. So what all went off? Well, Metazoo break went off, and it was Mr. Hawk who pulled it. And then also the jumbo went off, Beatrice. And there you go. Let's see, the Manga went off, Manga Luffy, Oscar Sosa. Okay. And then after that, what else? Call of Legends. Call of Legends sublist, but we don't know who got it. There we go. Okay. Next year, he says. La, la, la. You talking about me talking about going on vacation? Vacay? We'll do it next year. Next year. By the way, that means there's 4 spots left in the Call of Legends break. Jump in the sublist or buy a spot direct. This set will go off. It is the star card now. My brother said that ice can't enter Disney property. All right, give me a number, everybody. Give me a number. There's so much going on in the world right now. It's kind of crazy to keep up with the doll. Okay, Guru. Well, it can't be 5. 5 is 0. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, Miss Strawberry, we got win. 2. There it is, going to Martin Ramirez. Congratulations, Martin Ramirez. Here's 3, 4, and a 5. All right, Mr. Mark. Mr. Hawk, I mean. It will be a miss this time. Grab these. There is a new sublist running. If you're not on it, it's only $15 to get onto that sublist. We really are trying to finish that Call of Legends booster pack break now. I used to hear next to you a lot. We'll see. That was always a no. What? What was always a no? Dr. No? The name's Bond. James Bond. Okay. Rip me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That sucks, huh? There it is. You had almost a 50% chance, so it was just bad luck this time. Okay, so that's all updated. Now, Martin Ramirez will get this. Good. The vintage pack. Here it is, guys. This is the vintage pack. Next year, freaking talk to text Call of Legends assumed light. Yeah, you can say it's assumed light. It's actually unweighed. I don't weigh any of the packs when I bring them in. We have a history of pulling lots of heavy packs. That being said, I don't actually know what it is. So we've got 6 people in here. There's actually 3 spots left, and it's more like 2 spots when you consider the next sublist has already begun, so that one's not available. So there's really 2 spots left in here and some sublist spots. It's very close, everybody. It is. So 4 spots left in here, and then 2 total spots left in here. That's what we got. All right, all right, all right. This is kind of too expensive, I think. That is higher than it should be, if I had to guess. Let's change this to $30. Oh, this is in English. Oh, I don't know if it's too expensive. That's English. It's probably more expensive by default. Carvana, he's ready to go. Slowpoke, he's ready to go. This is a great card. I like this. 165. I actually like the Slowpoke too. And Gray Ninja for 58 from Astral Radiance. Is that up to date? Let's see. Astral Radiance. Gray Ninja. Do 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 do. Scooby-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo. Looks like he could be a little cheaper. Let's get the Gray Ninja into the Poke Shuffle. Okay. In he goes. He's a great card for the Poke Shuffle. He's like the right price, you know? Did I miss any crazy pulls tonight? Only the crazy ones. Radiant Gray Ninja. 10. Nice of you to come hang out, Mr. Hunter Tipton. We had a really slow beginning of our stream. Oh, wait, this goes here. And this card went in for 45. So he goes over here. Booty, booty, shake that booty. Doopy, doopy, doo. Sarah Dusenberry says 2 live customs. Miss Sarah, 1, 2. Ah! What's that? Look out! She's coming to snipe. Swiggity swooty. She's taking Film Cell 7. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, I know what this is. It's pretty good. That's Film Cell 7. So this is pretty expensive. You want to see it? There we go. That's a real film cell of Pikachu from like the movie or something. Pretty unique. Comes out of Pokemon Meiji. Okay. Are those higher chances? Are what higher chances? The live customs? Are you saying that, are you asking if she has a better chance when she pulled her 2 packs? I mean, since some cold ones came out and it's pulled in a row, I would say, yeah, she had a better chance. There it is. In other words, she sniped it, right? So, Sarah, I paid a lot for this. Sarah, you want to know how much I paid for this? See if I can say how much I paid for this real fast. You ready for this, Sarah? All right. Film. Sell. Boom. Really? It's not showing me. Well, how do they have it listed? What do they call it? Meiji? Let's try and type in Meiji. Yes, so this was like 120 bucks. Ooh. Not bad. I'm scared. All right. So now we've got to click on this and look at... Oh, wait. Now, hold on. So let's go back. We didn't miss anyone for this, this here, did we? So, Sarah, I'm going to place you up on here. I'm going to place Mr. Hawk up here, too. Mr. Hawk. And I'm going to place Alex up here. Hey, what's up, Alex? Alex, PSX. He says, give me 3 of those Team Rocket packs. You got it, Mr. Alex. 3 Team Rocket packs. I'm on there already, though. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. We're handing the spots out a lot because when it runs, we can run it a second round. Here's Alex. Try and get some people on this Quillfish. Here it is. Basically, for people who've been placing orders, they've been going on this Quillfish PSA 10 card. Cold. Come on, Alex. Pull us a Mewtwo. And... woo! Nothing but net. Nothing but net. Dang, Alex. That's kind of cold, man. Alex, 3 cold ones. I'm sorry. Let's go, Alex. That was pretty rough. Okay. Alex is smiling. Sometimes they test, the Poke Gods test your willpower. They're testing you right now. Take a quick look at that Garchomp, okay? Let's see. The Garchomp's a pretty high-quality card from Unified Minds. PSA 10, Unified Garchomp. I remember back when we'd pull that card and treat it like it was just a junk card. Now it's like, it's a hit. Unified Garchomp, 146. Let's say that. Okay. Looks like it should be 240 now. Garchomp 240. Every time this card rotates, it goes up. Every time it rotates, it's going up. That's a good indicator for the future as well, by the way. Good predictor. Goes up every time. That's a pattern. Not very good arrow, is it? Eric Rodriguez, 5 Poke Souffle. Poke Souffle is coming right your way. 1, 2, 3. Who's this, Eric? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An Opus 1 before bed? Hell yeah, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 cold ones. Eric Rodriguez, 5 cold ones. I'm sorry. Arbok. Let's take a picture of these real fast. Actually, that Arbok could use a price update too, couldn't it? PSA 10 Poker Arbok. Oh, there's a cheaper one. Okay, so Poker Arbok is cheaper. There's one for 105. Makes it a tempting card to place into the live customs. Okay, a little bit cheaper, a little more tempting. Nice. Always my luck. You only open like once in a blue moon, though. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the channel? Here it is. Okay. Click. All right. Good. And pull these down. Now we have an order. Danny, say no more. Cancel the Kurumi. You have any Gyarados around 250 and 800 for Cyberway? If not, put it on Rapidash Expedition. The Rapidash is a good choice. I definitely do not have nice Gyarados just laying it down around. We are. Let's see. Oh, that's Hamam. Danny, say no more. So you gotta have 450. All right, Mr. Danny. Look at that nice Sanrio character. And let's see how much money you had on that. Slab away. Danny say no more. Kurumi. You had a little decent chunk of money on it. Let me take a quick look and see what we can find for Black Label Hello Kitty. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any Hello Kitty competition. Let me check sold, by the way. Soon I can order boxes. Really? That'd be cool. Business must be picking up for Mr. Alex. Things are looking good. All right, Mr. Danny. So we're going to say 450 minus 199, 251. Now, normally, I would charge you a $20 cancel fee, so normally it'd be $231. But I like you because you've been very good to me. We're going to waive that fee this time, and this card is available for sale again. So we have a Black Label Hello Kitty card on the table. All right, those are very special. In fact, Mr. Hamum has one of those as well. And you are having $251 of store credit, Mr. Danny. Let's see. Actually, you know, that means you can just buy the Rapidash outright. 251. Am I looking at that right? Danny say more. Kurumi Black Label. Looks like I'm looking at it right. So let's go in and wipe it out. Okay, it's been removed. All right. So you like the Rapidash. Is it still here? I think you can buy it outright, which saves you a little bit of money avoiding the Cyberway. Yeah, here it is. So 210, that leaves you with $41. Okay, and this is your card now. A little scared to send you slabs. I wonder what they're going to say. I wonder if they'll be like, nah, you got to pay more for that. There we go. All right. Nice. Lovely. Oh, ho, ho. Is there a gym box break? Yes. Right here. Looking for 2 people to jump in here, guys. Hunter Tipton might be interested. This Scarlet box is 100% fresh, Hunter. I ripped it open because I thought NHCC was going to want to open this, and he did not want to. So now it's missing its top, but this is a 100% fresh box. All right. We also have this gym break as well. Metazoo First Edition. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Steven Gonzalez says 1 Opus 1 before bed. Okay, late night. Steven. Here it is, Opus 1. I'm just so surprised more people don't open this. In fact, I'm going to research the price because I'm worried that the price on this is going to have jumped already. With all this attention being given to Final Fantasy. Aerith. Kane's not bad. It's a cool card. All right, so check that out. That's Kane. Cool looking Dragoon, man. That's for you, Mr. Steven. I bet you could grade this card. In Opus 1, there are no full arts. There's only holos and non-holos. There are no full arts. They didn't have them in the set yet. So that's as high of a rarity as it gets. And he's a good-looking one. There we go. Always my luck. Very good. Okay. And what was that? So that was for Steven Gonzalez. We are Mr. Steven. Was that a Scarlet box? That is a Scarlet box. That's exactly what it is. That's the thing that it is. It's a Scarlet box. Chris Abruzzo says, get me in that Call of Legends list. Here you go, Chris. Heck yeah, man. Okay, we're up to 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And Chris Abruzzo, let's get you on here. All right. We have an order from our good friend Alex. One more, Team Rocket. That was smart, Alex. No one else had jumped in yet, so try out one more, huh? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. There you go. All right. This is going to be it. I can feel it. Oh, yeah. Picking up Hollow Spidops. Spidops goes hard, bro. He goes hard. All right, Spidops it is. And that's Alexio. All right, we didn't have to get your back last time. Random question, when do you think you will send your next batch of Poker Part 2 cards for grading? That is a great question. Well, I just sent out a totally different round this time. I think I sent a mix of Poker Deck Red and some older Poker decks. Certified Collectibles Group opens an office in Dubai. Wow, that's an interesting email. Dubai's cool, man. I like it. I like the idea of it. Dubai's smart. Dubai and Qatar, they're very smart, man. All right. Pretty soon, all the Europeans are going to move out of Europe and move into Dubai. Here's Moltres, all the ones that are looking for affordable tax rates anyways. All the successful ones, in other words. Here's your Mask Ogerpon and Umbreon 9 for 230. Seems kind of high, actually. Let's take a quick look into that. Phew, Hollow not sniped. Phew. You were that close to losing that Hollow. Hollow Spidops. Umbreon. Oops, Embryon. Umbreon Poker. There are no PSA 9 Umbreon Pokers. Let me check sold. Oh, look at this. Sold for $218 plus $7 shipping. That's actually a pretty accurate price. There's none for sale, and that's the last sold. That is a correct price on him. We did a price check. We better update it. Maybe I dumped this one in the live custom since he's a hot card. Goo Woobs is hopping off. What? Sarah Dusenberry OP9 box Japanese and spot in the new Nami break. Yes. The new Nami break is here, everybody. Also, the new Pokemon card break. Jim Gyarados. These are high-end cards, everybody. Add these cards to your collection. Okay, we'll see how about that. Manga break, huh? 2 out of 13. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sarah. How about that OP9 box? I think I'm running really low on an OP9. Where am I keeping it? Now, I got 2 more cases of OP9. We're good. We're good? We're good. Oh, I should have brought in more than 1 box. Duh. So that next time I wouldn't have to go get it. All right. Oh, I got to sneeze, man. Okay. If I see a Gold D. Roger Gold card, I'll walk in the lab in my job and quit immediately. Here goes. Come on, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm new here, says Victor. Victor? It's Victor. Hello, Victor. How are you today? Oh, yeah. Now that Victor's here, we're going to have a great stream. Okay. Snipping this. So, Sarah, we are looking for the Gold D. Roger. We'll snip this. And we'll snip this. Okay. 2 Victors. This can't be. We're going to have a showdown. Somebody's going to walk away with a nice Giovanni's Gyarados there for that Gyarados. He's fancy. Here's a holo. 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 Halo. Holo. 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 Also holo. Yo! There he is. How can I participate in this wonderful break? Yep, you just send money over on PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, we also take Venmo, CASHAPP, ZELLE, crypto, Weiss. If you're international, you can use Weiss. Check the PayPal, or check the YouTube live stream description. All right. Here's a holo. Thank everyone in chat for the warm welcome. He's so courteous. How to order it is in the description. Yeah, we have a pretty low-tech setup. It's the same setup we ran for 6 years now. 6 years of just having some stuff in the description of a YouTube live stream. About to clock in. Hope everyone has a good day. See y'all tonight. See you later. All right, here's this guy. Rawr. Okay, we got a holo. We got this holo. Oh. And we've got this one as well. There you have it, Miss Sarah, with the big hits. Sorry, Sarah, this box appears to not have the manga in it. So many boxes don't have a manga. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, don't you think? Kind of crazy when you think about it. I'll just take the hits. Okay, thank you. I'll keep the bag a little smaller this time. Okay. And let's toss you up on this giveaway, Miss Sarah. Okay, 2 spots to go, and it goes off. We have an order from Danny Sainamore. Slab away that 2019 Sun Moon slab you just upgraded. The price to your left. Oh! This one. You want to slab this one away, perhaps with the remaining $41. Okay, you got it. Anything for Danny. So, Danny, this shall say... we'll say July 25, Danny Sainamore, PSA 10, Garchomp, Giratina, and it starts at 240, and you're putting 41 toward it, which is $219 to go. Okay, it's all yours. All right, good stuff. So that's his now. Lots of slab movement tonight. We have a whole stack of slabs we've been going. Whoa, look at that card. Another Ogerpon mask. Lots of Ogerpon masks. Oh, look at this. This coin, huh? Let's get this coin in the Poke Shuffle. We'll put him in there for It's got to be like at least $60. The coin itself is worth about $40. Like ungraded is worth like 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So the coin's going in. You know, you get it cheaper in the Poke Shuffle pulling it there than you do buying it off the table because it's literally in there for cheaper. Okay, this is going to say Chansey coin 8.5. So what is this Chansey coin? For those who don't recognize it, does anyone here know what this is? This is the Chansey coin from the base set starter set in Japan. Like the original Charizard, the original Blastoise and Venusaur, the original set. The very first Pokemon card set came with this Chansey coin in Japan. And so that is a 1996 base set Chansey coin. Okay, going right in there. Very good. But the coin itself is not cheap. So even if it wasn't graded, it's an expensive coin. Pikachu for 145. I seem to like that one. I give it the Zigzag. Snorlax. That's an up-to-date price on this one. 6.25. Okay. Thank you, Danny. And Danny, let's place you on here. We've been handing spots out to people who are placing orders. Who's going to be number 20? Number 20 is going to be Hunter Tipton. Hunter. I didn't even need to write that down, did I? All I needed was my dice. 20-foot pilot house should get it done, Andy. Landing on 17, which is Chris Abruzzo. All right, very nice. So let's do this. All right. So Chris, I was explaining this earlier. I hope you understood it. Basically, we're going to run this a second round, and you're one of two people on the back of the card. And so after this round, we'll find out who actually takes it home. It's a big card. It's a $100 card. So when we run a big card, there's usually multiple rounds to it. And that's the same here. So there'll be one more round. But watch, we're going to write Chris back here. Chris Abruzzo. So there's still time for you guys to get on this, by the way, if you have not gotten on it. One more round of that and it's over. The Quillfish is cool. How can I get in contact with you, brother, after the break is done? I wanted to share something very important that I think you would be interested in, and I would also get something off you, but on the side. Yeah, you can contact me on Discord, Instagram, email, TheCardconomist@gmail.com. So you can contact me any way you need to. I would also get something off you, but on the side. Do you mean like selling the card back to me or something like that? Is that what you mean? That's a common thing. Some people do sell the card back. That's very normal. We are. All right, let me get that music playing. Here we are. 3 Destined Rivals. You got it. Ow, my feet. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this music's terrible. What am I listening to? Jesus, dude. All right. And that's Hunter Tipton. All right, ready? Snip of that. After the break is done, I wanted to share something very important. You can just tell me here if you want. It's not a big deal. Like, buy a couple of packs off you, but off air if that's okay with you. Oh, yeah, we can do stuff like that. You want to buy some packs? I don't mind. There you go. Here's Ho-Oh. Yeah, you don't have to have your stuff opened here. You can just tell me what you want, and I can go put it somewhere. Actually, you know, one thing I've thought about offering is to let you guys buy stuff that I will make a short out of. You know what I'm talking about? You know the shorts? I make shorts of product getting opened. Well, I've thought about offering for you guys to have me do that. Did you know back in the day, we used to open a lot of vintage booster packs on TikTok Shorts because there was a program where you, well, not like a software program, but like an event where you could buy vintage packs from me, and then I would open them on TikTok, and that was a part of that channel for a while. A reason we stopped doing it, in my opinion, the reason we stopped was, A, the packs started to get more expensive, so people really wanted to see it get open live, and B, there were so many people who wanted so many vintage packs open that the videos just weren't doing well. They just weren't getting many views because it was kind of repetitive. All right. So, Mr. Hunter, here we are. Yeah, the views weren't, the videos themselves weren't performing well because, I don't know, like we opened too many or something. Let's see. Let's see. And it just kind of fell off and I stopped offering it and it's like a forgotten thing now. That would be nice. Here we are. Very nice. All right. Good. Who's next? We have an order from our friend Mia. Mia says, give me back on there, actually. Here you go, Mia. Second shot. All right, Mia. Why not? All right, guys. You can jump on here by sending in an order tonight. Let's see what you got, Mia. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got Fooey Coco. Ah, Fooey. All right, no luck there. Let's get some people onto this list. We want to get some subscribers onto the list. So let's turn on subscriber mode. We're going to have a trick to the subscriber mode, though. You must have been subscribed for 1 month. Okay? Subscriber mode is on. Be sure to smash that subscribe mode because if you don't, next time we host a nice giveaway like this, you won't be able to get in it. We're going to reset all the entries. Now, type in TCC. If you can talk, this is a great moment for you because you're a subscriber for the last month. Type in TCC, and we're going to start rolling for it, okay? Let's give out 5 spots, shall we? So, Hunter Tipton's on. Hunter Tipton. Just a nice thing because you guys bothered to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. We need to do this a lot more. We need to have nice giveaways, and we need to be handing them out to people smashing that subscribe button because we want to get to 100,000. We want to pass that number already. It's been a while, hasn't it? So we got to get to that number already. Onetic and Cody Hodges. Cody, you're on this list again. How do you do it, Cody? All right, so there we go. I'll go turn the subscriber mode off now. Thank you, subscribers. So you guys had much better luck there because, or you had better odds, I should say, because you're subscribers. We could turn that on. We could turn it on to 1 year. We could turn it on to 6 months. We could turn it on to 1 day. So, but you know what that means is, you know, 1 full year is a lot more exclusive. So it's a good idea to begin being subscribed at this point. We're going to do that more often. We've got to. We've got to. It's just smart to do it. So I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Maybe because it's like this extra step. All right. Catnip renewing his membership. Very nice, man. All right. Let's see. Jump over here. Speaking of which, we're at 97,516 subscribers. Oh, we're so close. I can taste it. We're 2.5 thousand subs away. We're quite close. We are quite close. So, Miss Sarah Dusenberry's back. 40 to slab away. Sarah. All right, Miss Sarah. Slab away. This goes down to 145. Boop. Okay. And after that, she also wants 4 Pokey Shuffles and a Call of Legends spot. Oh, yeah. If you're just joining in, Call of Legends is getting really close, guys. Hey, look at Andy handing out 5 memberships. That's really nice. Here, Andy, man, that means we're going to update this to say 105. All right, what do you think of that? Okay. Here, I'll put you on this list for that, Andy, man. Why not? Okay. We're just kind of handing out spots all the time. So, we got you in there. Let's get those 4 Pokey Shuffles. Miss Sarah. Sarah Dusseldorf. Make a short announcement announcing the 100K celebration. Big giveaway. There it is. All right. All right. Oh, cold ones. No! Wow, a lot of people are having tough luck in the Pokey Shuffles. You know what that makes me feel like? Makes me feel like they're pretty hot right now. Here's Cadabra 9. Ooh. Here's Jigglypuff 10. Here's Base Set Coughing 9. Here's Kabutops 9. And here's Princess Boo Boo Butt. Okay. Yay, let's click on this. We have an order of Hunter Tipton, 6 packs, Team Rocket Japanese. You got it, 6 packs, Team Rocket Japanese. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is, hot ones, strictly hot ones. I was told we got hot ones in here. All right. If I sent for shipping, could I see what slabs I have beforehand? I would have to go down to the basement, which is like a 5-minute walk, and then I have to go find all the slabs, and then I have to carry them upstairs and then show you. I generally try not to do that. I mean, you will see them when they arrive. Here's the Moltres. Is it because you kind of can't remember what you have? Here is the Wild Fat. And here is a cold one. Very nice. Very good. Okay, Hunter Tipton. Ooh, Hunter with an H. He's right here. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. All right. What time is it, by the way? It's already 4:42. Wow, time really does fly. No worries. Yes, I can't remember what I have. For shame. It's very common. You know, in the past, the shipping would have been located right next to me in the past. So convenient that we have Alexis, you know, that's a lucky thing. She does the shipping from the basement, and it's a nice basement, but it's so far away. It's literally in the furthest point of the house from like here. Like first you get out of this room, you got to get into the family room, then you go down the stairs, then you go down a long hallway, then you get into the room, and it's at the end of the room. Then you get to, and I literally run there just to try to get back to the stream before 5 minutes pass. Then I got to sort through the SA box and pull all the Sarahs out and hope I don't mess it up, because if I mess it up, you're going to be like, I thought I had one more. Then I have to run back down if I mess it up. Then, yeah, it's like 5 minutes by the time I'm back. What's the best way you will answer your messages? Oh, sure. Well, how did you try to contact me? Discord's my favorite way to receive messages. So it's actually Discord is the easiest way to contact me. You do have to send a friend request on Discord to be able to talk. So that's one way, though. Instagram's fine. Email is fine. It's all fine. I usually check everything. You know, I usually check everything at least once. I'll be back in like 1 hour. Would you still be on? I'm going to get a gallon of milk. You're going to get a gallon of milk for a quick 25-minute drive. Oh, my gosh. Well, an hour from now would be 5:44. So I would bet that I'm off by then. I'm betting that the stream's over by then. I might even end slightly early to get things ready for Alexis tonight. And, yes. Okay, so clicking on this. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh these. Here's Dragonite. Where'd that Starmie go? Dragonite Starmie. Here's Charmander. Larvitar. Bro really wants this milk. Bro wants some milk. So give me some damn milk. Take a quick picture of this. Okay, we got a photo. And now we can take these down and place them around. And these can go off to this box. Good. Hit refresh. I'll send you a message through Instagram. Okay, how do I find your Instagram? Well, my Instagram will be TheCardconomist. And there you go. I think I'm the only one named TheCardconomist. I think I'm the only account. 2 Pokey Shuffles for me, says Mr. Arturo Perez. You got it, Mr. Arturo. One, 2. He said 2 of them? Yeah, 2. What do we got? No luck, Mr. Arturo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kabutops. Poker. Okay. I think we're literally out of room for new slabs in the Poke Shuffle box. But you know what we actually need? We need more cards going up in that live custom box, man. I don't know what to put up there. Maybe this guy, Oshawott for 80. Here's Deoxys. We got the Mega Break. He's moved along quite far. Here's the Mask. Oh, yeah. And Checklist, which is a very good card. It was 2 Gengar slabs. Why does that Gengar say ×2? Yes, it's actually a pair of matching Gengars. All right, so let's work on our Mega, our Jumbo Pack. You guys got me saying Mega. You can't do that to me. Our Jumbo Pack. It's time for the Jumbo Pack, everybody. What do you guys think should go into that Jumbo Pack this time? Should we do Final Fantasy again? Or should we not do Final Fantasy? I don't know where to put this. Let's put these here. Whew, man, I'm tired, actually. My brain's tired. Let's see. Let's do all this stuff over here. I want to do all this stuff over here. Let's get a packet of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's get a packet of Super Mario. Let's get a packet of Dragon Ball Z. Let's get a packet of Solo Leveling. One of these. One of these. Oops. All Pokemon. Oops. All berries. Put that there. And here is a Metazoo Hello Kitty. We're also going to pull a pack of Chainsaw Man. And a pack of Minecraft. Okay, that's an empty box now. Dude, what is this crappy ass music, dude? Okay, we've got this Animal Crossing. Nikke. All the weird stuff this round. Why not? A Fortnite sounds fun. Danky Kang. It's Danky Kang. One of these. Metazoo. I choose a you. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a pack of this in there. Here's Bleach. More like Beach. Here's Union Arena. Nikke Harry Potter. All right, so this round is pretty Weiss oriented. Did I miss anything? I think I got most things. All right. I'll make sure to look out for you in the future. Have a blessed day, homie. The milk is actually for the little monster law, but I take a shot of milk with chocolate chip cookies. Here we are. Look at this horrible combination. All right. All right. I don't even remember the price of all these things. Let's jump back here. So here goes. The Carddass Nikke is $2.75. We're going to say 2.5. Harry Potter. This is some truly unknown stuff out here. This is 5. And there's Union Arena. Where is it? Here it is, Union Arena. We got Code Geass Lelouch, which is 6. Kind of pricey, actually. Here's Bleach, which is 6. Okay. This Metazoo pack. I don't know, dude. Freaking Metazoo, bro. Okay, Nightfall is 2.5. Really cheap, actually. It doesn't really change much in the box. We got this Union Arena guy here. Why does Union Arena get to be so high up the list? Doesn't really make sense. And actually, this guy's under moving sale. Dude, this music is so trash, dude. Get me out of here. Dude, that was driving me nuts. I was about to lose it, man. All right, here we go. So, Kaiju number 8, 3.5. What was I listening to? What's that Harry Potter pack? First time I've seen it. That's a KU Harry Potter pack. It's officially licensed product, but they print it in China. But there's a lot of product like that these days. They're all coming from the same company called KU. Fortnite is $6. Fortnite, you know, this is an interesting card set. I'm surprised more people don't open this one, because this one can have some really, really expensive cards that come out of it, and it's only a $6 pack. It kind of makes no sense. KU SpongeBob is just like the Harry Potter packs, but these are $3 a piece. I'm pretty sure this is 10. And these are what, 2.5, I think? Are these 2.5? I can't remember. I know Animal Crossing is a little pricier. This one's 10. I can't remember this one. This one's like 5 or something. Minecraft is 10. Pretty sure Chainsaw Man's going to be like 5. I think the Kurumi's like 3, isn't it? This guy's 8. This one's probably like 6. It's either 6 or 7. It might be 7. I don't remember this one. I want to get rid of it. It's 4. And Dragon Ball. Homie Ball. All right. We got Dragon Ball, Beyond Generations. History Aziz, a whopping $12 pack. I believe it comes with serialized cards, doesn't it? That's part of the reason why. All right, we also have Mario Panini, a set people don't see very often. It's a good set. It really is. I'm not just saying that to sell it to you. It's a nice set. Okay, now, old Topps cards are actually on the Topps menu, isn't it? Topps. Donkey Kong is 8. Ninja Turtles is 9. Oh, wow. These are not cheap. 8 and 9. 8, 9. Okay, let's count these up real fast. This is me setting up the next jumbo pack break. Lava chicken. How many packs in the Minecraft hobby box? I'm hunting the chicken jockey. There's like 24, okay? Okay, you ready for this? So 4, 8, 3, 3.5, 2.5, 6, oops, plus 6, plus 6, plus 5, plus 2.5, plus 12, plus 6, plus 3, plus 5, plus 10, plus 5, plus 10, plus 2.5, plus 10, plus, what is it, 6? 6 plus 8, plus 9, plus 8. All right, 135. We got room for a little more. 185 is in. 185, huh? I'm sorry, 135. Did I say 85? 135. Chicken jockey. Yeah. So how about, to finish it off, let's get a little bit of the nice stuff, okay? Okay, so this is 14, this is 20. So we need about 10 more. How about 20, 30? So there we go. That'll bring us up to 165. Perfect. So it's kind of like you get a pack free in this round. Okay, that is a fresh round of the Mega Pack. Did I say the Mega Pack? The Jumbo Pack. Your brain just kind of wants to say Mega for some reason. I don't know why. The Jumbo. It's called the Jumbo. This one's too big. I have to put these on the side. Okay, so that's clearly a lot of packs if you can't fit them all in. But this round's all kinds of weird stuff. So we'll see if there's much interest in it. I think it's still fun. It's still in the concept of the Jumbo Pack break. Just a lot of stuff. And you might pull a hit out of something. You just never know. People enjoy the Final Fantasy Jumbo Pack. We have this going on for Final Fantasy. It's a 1 in 5 pack break. $40 to buy in. 1 in 5. 2 packs are there. So you get both of them for $40 if you pull out of there. But some people are going to miss. All right. Well, it looks like this might be the end of the stream here, guys. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Might be wrapping up right now. Doop, 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 doop. Yes, 5 p.m. buys. So we had this TCC break going on. Mr. Chris Abruzzo's on the back. We're going to run it one more time and then hand that lovely card out. The nighttime stream started out real slow, but it improved really rapidly after we cracked out the giveaway. It's really interesting that it would work that way, but it was fascinating. Fascinating things to learn. You're not allowed to leave. Dang, I missed it. You missed it. Ah, man. Well, I got to wake up early tomorrow. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, so that's part of it too, okay? So I got to go to bed on time. All right, guys, I had a great time with you all. Have a nice night. I'll see you for the Wednesday daytime stream. See you later, everybody.